we're live. Yay. Good evening, everyone. This is Twitch Game Night, where you get to play board games with us. This is our Tuesday night Kingdom Death stream. Thank you for joining us. This is the beginning of a new campaign. A little bit of a recap. Our last campaign, we decided to fight every single expansion that the game has to offer. We fought valiantly, and then the hand really messed us up, and then the Lion Knight dealt the fatal blow to our final survivor, who was Baby Back Ribs.
Yes.
Love those punny names.
Punny.
At some point, Matt will introduce.
I know, just giving us a little recap.
Okay.
But as for usual, thank you all for joining us. If you're new, introductions, we do this every week. But still, I'm Matt.
I'm Josh.
And I'm TP, which means you guys are playing and I'm just controlling the board for you. I'm not making any decisions.
Just to clarify, TP means Twitch proxy. So, you know, she's...
That is, yes. Twitch
she's your eyes and hands of the game, and mouth, and, you know, just, you know. Something. But so we're starting a new campaign today. We're going to be pulling the polls in a little bit, so if you haven't voted, vote really quickly now. That's !KD polls.
Again.
You get to vote on our settlement name and starting 4 survivor names. And plus additional survivors that we pick up along the way.
So we won't close the poll until later, after the fight.
But, you know, I hear that there's one settlement name that I'm really going to like.
Yeah, it was #1 vote before the stream started, so...
We'll see how that goes.
See where it ends up.
But for those of you who are unfamiliar, Kingdom Death is a dark fantasy cooperative game set in kind of a really dark, terrifying world where nightmarish things happen all the time. That's really the best way I could put it without spoiling too much of it, I guess, but...
Say so?
Just say there's a lot of emphasis on the death part of Kingdom Death, and sometimes not in a good way.
Yeah.
You know, don't get attached to any of your characters.
Don't name them after your cats.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Just don't do it. It's depressing.
So, do you want to start off with a little bit of the stuff we heard at Gen Con, or do you want to do that at the end of the stream?
We can do it while we're kind of playing and stuff, and chit-chat, I think.
Okay.
Unless chat has questions, asking things, so I think we can just kind of go over that.
But yeah, so if you guys ever have questions on any of the mechanics of the game, anything that you want to clarify, in general, just yell at TP. She will translate for us, and we'll attempt to answer as best as possible. This is interactive.
Zenith is here.
Zenith!
Okay, we have to give a quick shout out to Zenith, because
He's one of the creators of Kingdom Death. He's done a couple of the expansions. He's got his grubby little fingers in a lot of stuff. But we had the pleasure of meeting him when we were at Gen Con, and we're currently featuring a piece of his artwork on the wall behind us, just to, you know, throw him under the bus here. So it's really hard to see, but he actually did some concept art for the Manhunter, which is one of the expansions. And it is quite possibly some of the best drawing that I've ever seen in my life.
And give that to me, because I will put it on my camera.
Here you go. So Twitch Proxy is going to switch over to her camera so you guys can get a close-up. And if you notice in the bottom right corner, it is signed. And this is actually going to be a giveaway that we're doing today. Just because why not? Everyone wants it. So I'm not exactly sure how they're going to be signing up for the giveaway. So you guys have details you want to give?
Twitch Proxy, if you do !, giveaway space new,
Okay.
it will start the giveaway.
Okay, so I guess that's where you could enter and see if you can get this limited edition print from one of the creators of Kingdom Death.
And then I think everyone just says ! giveaway and you join it, and we'll pull that at the end.
And there are some parameters apparently that I'm just reading now that Josh did not tell me about. So if you aren't able to join the giveaway, just keep chatting, keep watching, and you should be able to join it.
Yeah.
There's a minimum requirement, I'm assuming.
There's a minimum requirement.
So for those of you unfamiliar with our stream, we have a leaderboard where you know, everyone's ranked. I'm pretty sure Kagurite is number one.
Yeah.
By
if he's not, all is lost with humanity.
But you know, there's always a place for number 2. Just ask TP. There's a joke in there, I'm sure you all.
In there somewhere.
Yeah. But yeah, so we try to keep this as interactive as possible. So Twitch controls one of the characters here, and we will be assigning, you know, that character for you guys to control based off of whoever had the most votes in the first 4 survivor names. And then as that goes on, basically you all are just going to scream randomly at Twitch Proxy and tell her what you want to do, and she will do her best to interpret the random babbling that's going on.
Oh, well, Josh is Dr. Mumble, so I am very skilled at interpreting random babbles.
Exactly. So,
So let's get
And
this
then,
show on.
pay attention to the queue if you are joined, and she'll be calling your name hopefully sooner than later, and you'll be able to roll.
And for anyone who wasn't here when we first explained it, it's just !join queue. One word that will put you into the pool to roll dice or anything else that we need to do.
And we'll tell you the rest of the commands as they come up. Just a little bit of a backstory here. I want to call him out on it. But basically, the settlement got wiped because of Inquiring Newt, who had quite possibly the worst set of rolls that I've ever seen. Rolling, I think he rolled 1-1-2-1 or something like
Way
that.
to call him out.
Yeah, I have to, just because it was fantastic.
He's been awesome to us. But yeah, sure, let's just.
But without further ado, we will start our campaign.
Start a few other things first.
No.
Couple things.
Do you
We
speak?
talked about this earlier, and
We
Matt
did?
skips it all. Yes, Matt's horrible at this stuff.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. You usually make a list for me. And you left it out this
I
time.
gave it to you verbally. That's the wrong way to do
So,
this.
okay, so we have, if you haven't noticed, in the bottom of our page, we have a little donation box at the bottom. We have a monthly donation goal where we try to get additional streams added on if we hit those goals. But we added a few parameters now if you want to...
That's the new Shamless Pug.
The new Shamless Pug, if you guys want to donate to us. So I believe it is $2 if you donate, and you can either name a random survivor. I'm sorry, yeah. So you know better than I do. You wrote
so
it.
we're going to change a couple things of the Twitch plays, Kingdom Death. We're going to give a little option for you guys on the surveys to say what gear you want to make and what endeavors you want to do, not do the whole list out every single thing.
It got a little cumbersome last time, so
Cumbersome,
we're trying to
crazy.
refine everything, but
So-
definitely open for suggestions on every part of it.
Listen on it. And then me and Matt are pretty much going to sit down and decide what we're going to do. Probably at the beginning of the stream, maybe while we're even talking in the background while we're waiting for the countdown timer to go on. But we did a couple fun things we thought for the stream. If you donate $2, you can choose one piece of gear that we should make, that we need to make if we have the resources for it. And
So
then,
you force us to make that piece of
You
gear.
have no say in the matter.
yeah. $2 for we want to send an endeavor this way. So if you really want someone to go
Nightmare training.
nightmare training or eat that beetle that has a 40% chance to kill them, sure, go for it.
If you want to be really sadistic
Yes.
to us.
$5 you get to name one of our survivors, so that bypasses our poll.
And you get to name them anything you want, like, I heart Josh. Right?
No one's gonna name them. Even
As long as it's in like terms of service.
Yeah, terms of service,
That's what
please.
everything is. And then last one, this is the big one. If you give us $20, you get to choose who we fight next instead of chat voting on it, which
So you choose the next quarry monster. So if you really have been dying to fight the Phoenix, assuming that it's available to us, you make
Yes.
that happen. Or if you really just want to go farm some white lions and get some gear, you can, tip and get that as well.
The obvious says if people donate, every survivor name will be mad as a douche. That is possible.
Yes.
Part two.
Yeah.
I do want to point out that we appreciate any donation. If you want to give it for any other reason, we'll try to accommodate that. But all the donations will be going towards having new streams, buying better equipment, getting better games to stream for you.
Making the channel as good as possible.
and,
so it's
and for the giveaways that we're going to do.
yeah.
That
So
too.
it's not going to our pockets. It's going to wind up going back to you guys in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
You're
So
way too in the red to be going into our pockets.
yeah, I know. Right?
But yeah, so we want to mention that. So we have the donation stuff up now, just to make it a little different and change
Helps
it.
with the stream.
Help support the stream. The other thing is, me and Matt will be a little bit more liberal with the monsters we've fought before on strategy and
Right.
stuff.
So we were pretty hush-hush before. We didn't want to give any spoilers. A prime example is the hand fight where Twitch kept wanting to punch it in the face, and we just kind of stayed back and were taking the blows. Where if you guys would have stayed back as well, we probably would have won that fight without any casualties, maybe one. But we wound up losing 3 people. But I don't want to throw spoilers out there just because I feel like it would detract from the game. But the monsters we fought before, we're going to be a little bit more open about and give some strategy hints and tips from what we've seen based on the past. And Zenith, that goes for you too. You can throw us some strategy for the stuff we fought if you feel like it.
So Charles Fox says, how much to nut punch Matt? And see, I don't know if I can actually give you a
$50.
number. Okay, there you go. So there is a Drunken Shenanigans stream on Saturday, and if you,
Oh, God.
I'll probably do it for less, but
Oh,
just
God.
just talk to me, and we'll make this work. Anyway, moving on.
Moving right along. Where were we?
So we talked about donations, what we're doing with money, and
I think we're good to
talk
start.
about no spoilers and stuff.
Yeah.
So if it's a monster we still haven't fought yet, we're going to still be hush-hush about it. And my chat is completely...
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything new here, so if you want to relay that to us.
They want to know any chance for Dragon King.
You guys voted on stuff. We might be there. I'll release the official.
We've also had a request for Dragon King from a certain someone that's in the chat. So we might take that into extra consideration, just based off of their status.
Yeah, but from what we saw, this is gonna be a watcher campaign for what the results were. It's not gonna be all expansions.
We trimmed it down a little bit because one of the problems that we saw with using every single expansion was that it was really hard to make a gear set, and that's one of the biggest things in this game is getting a really good gear set, so that way you can get the perks from it, and it really lets you beat up on the monsters a little bit easier.
So from what I saw, and this is probably what it's going to be, is they didn't choose any of the nemesis monsters to add.
Okay. So no Slenderman.
No, I got to double check. But
No
I think
Spidicules?
No Spidicules. But I think all the other hunt monsters are good.
Oh, we'll see in a few minutes when we pull it up, won't we?
I mean, no, that was the older poll.
Oh,
so,
okay.
I mean, I'm just calling from memory. But none of the... It's pretty much we're going to trim down the nemesis. And we're not doing Spidey. We're going to do Screaming Antelope.
Very cool.
From what it seems like.
That's exciting. I do enjoy the Screaming Antelope fight, but damn, I can't say the spoiler for that one, I guess.
No.
Okay, so I got to keep that mum, but the other ones we can talk about. So, anything else you want to hit on?
I think that's it. I think we're ready to go.
Oh, another thing I want to point out: we got these sweet-ass Kingdom Death pencils from the booth. Josh might have.
Pencils.
No, you're supposed to be able to take them.
Are you
but...
sure? Can we get
Yeah, well, we got a demo. They said you get to take them, and then
And
we'll
how
take
many
them.
demos did you play?
Two. So we have 4.
Oh, are you sure? Do you have?
We had 2 each. No, we only have 4.
I have some more stuff in my underpants.
I don't know.
Just kidding.
They're very pointy. I wouldn't have done that.
Joke's on you all. The nut punching. You can't feel anything
Exactly.
down there. Anyway. So, was there a point to the whole Kingdom Death pencil, or?
Well, yeah, it's the sharpened end. That's the point. But yes, I got the joke in.
Honestly, we could have taken more. We thought of that as we grabbed it. We're like, we should have taken more of these.
We didn't want to be like, we know we were bothering you guys enough. We didn't want to be like, we're stealing all your pencils too.
Oh, we were literally hovering for hours upon hours. There
Josh was
a point
really
where I was
close
just
to.
like, Josh, we need to leave. They are going to start getting sick of us, and they will kick us the F out.
I'm pretty sure Josh was contemplating. They had these really cool, like, filigree resin things on the edges of the table, and I'm pretty sure Josh was trying to, like, rip one off at one point.
I didn't try to rip
No,
one
I know.
But they were really cool.
Agent Betty says, "Send me some, and I'll give them away." Sure, you'll give them away.
Yeah, wink, wink. You're going to give them away to himself. Self-donation. But anyways, I think that it is time for us to start our campaign.
Woo!
Woo woo.
So, you want to... do you do KD polls one more time for them?
One last time for anyone who's just joined in. Go ahead and check out the polls.
So, because I'm going to be reading the intro story right now, so you got a few minutes left.
Would you like me to switch over to the board?
I think we're okay. The pictures aren't going to come out right.
Okie doke.
So.
Okay, so I'm going to do my best to do story time over here. And we're ready to go. We're ready to go. Cool.
Go.
Let's do it. Once upon a time, there was a place of carved stone faces. A man with a lantern lay sleeping a dreamless sleep. The man knew nothing. Insert Jon Snow joke. No? No one?
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Thank you. One day, the man woke up. He rubbed the dried ink caked over his eyes and opened them. Around him, he saw other people stirring, and beyond, a horizon of unbroken darkness. A woman approached the man with the lantern. Her soft hand reached out to him. They had no words. They were a mystery to each other. Suddenly, a monster emerged from the darkness, its eyes wild with hunger. It attacked. The people were no match for the monster. It tore their flesh and crushed their bones between its teeth. Some it devoured whole. Overcome with terror and grief, the man with the lantern collapsed to the ground. Cold stone noses pushed into his side. There was no escape. But the man did not want to die. Desperately grasping at the cold stone faces, he felt a crack and tore at it with all of his might. A piece of stone came free. It was sharp and deadly. The man with the lantern scrambled to his feet, his weapon clenched in his fist. He took a deep breath and roared into the darkness. Somewhere in the place of stone faces, nameless men stand together. They have nothing but a need to survive and a lantern to light their struggle. That's the intro story. So right now we are going to be fighting a intro white line.
Yeah.
Little baby white lion. Oh, you could hear him in the distance.
Oh my god.
What?
Zenith, you are insane. You are more than insane.
You are. Wow.
Now you fight Dragon King. First year.
First year, no gear. Do it. But yeah, so anyways, we are fighting a baby white lion right now. This is the intro fight, and we have 4 unnamed survivors. So is this where they get names, Joshua?
So Zenith, let's just clarify. You say Quarry and Malcolm can use this money to choose what they want. What you really mean is TP can get in a nutshot, right? I mean, decisions, not to step on any toes.
he doesn't
but...
want that, right? Oh,
No,
there's the
a
white
cat.
lion.
There's a cat.
Boy.
Wow, Zenith. Thank you. Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Go ahead and hand this off to because they need
So we start out with 2 gear cards.
Okay, I'm
Whopping
going
2.
to zoom in on my face.
Your face. Anyways, the 2 gear cards that we have are first up.
Hang on. Okay.
First up, tell me which one.
Founding stone.
Founding stone, that is our weapon. That is the piece of stone face that was ripped from the floor from the man in the story. It is our base weapon. It is a 2 speed, 7+ accuracy, and a 1 strength. So for those of you unfamiliar with the game, the top left corner of the card shows those stats out. 2 speed means we roll 2 dice for that weapon. 7+ accuracy means the dice rolls need to be 7 or greater in order to hit the monster. And each monster has a unique toughness that is detailed on the monster's card, and that is the amount of strength required to hurt the monster, to wound the monster.
6 is the toughness of our
So yeah, the first monster is a toughness of 6. The Founding Stone has a strength of 1, therefore you need to roll a 5 or higher when attempting to wound to actually wound the monster. Each monster has a set number of health, which is dictated by the number of AI cards that they have in their deck. It's the number of AI cards plus 1 is the monster's total health, for the most part. There's some exceptions to that rule. And then this weapon has a special ability where instead of using it normally, you can fling it across the board from anywhere and get an auto crit on the monster, but then it's lost forever.
You can toss it across the room, kind of like me when I get pissed off at any board game.
Exactly. So there you go. You could add that to your gear grid
Okay, we'll
on
do.
the Twitch proxy hand.
Okay.
And then the other item is your cloth toga, basically. It provides you with 1 armor point to your waist, which is pretty meager. You have 5 hit locations. You have the head, the hands, the chest, the waist, and the feet. So with those locations, you can get injured, light, then heavy, and then eventually severe. Light injuries don't really mean much. That's just after all your armor's lost. Heavy injury means you get knocked down. Severe injury means you get to roll on this terrible, terrible table.
Yeah.
The worse you roll, the worse you do. Generally, 1 is always death. 2 is most of the time death. Head is the worst place to get hit. So keep that in mind.
Yes.
Don't want to roll bad. And then touching on the last point, you have your insanity. Do we start with any insanity? I don't.
We don't start with anything. We start with 1 survival for naming our survivors.
Okay, so insanity operates as brain armor. So there's certain horrific events that happen in this world that basically do damage to your brain. They're so scary. But the crazier you are, the more immune you are to them. So again, insanity works as armor for the brain. And there's also, once you hit 3 insanity points, you are officially insane in the game. So there are certain events that are triggered when you are insane. So we'll go and talk about those when we get to them, if we get to any of them. And then finally, there's survival. Survival lets you do additional actions. You start off with the ability to just dodge. So what that means is if the monster's attacking you, you can spend 1 survival point to dodge a hit from the monster. You can do that once per turn as long as you have survival. Unless you're doomed. If you're doomed, you can't spend survival. What's the
As much as I enjoy hearing all this, it's giving me demo flashbacks from Zenith. Because he probably shouted this like 8,000 times.
Yeah. I mean, he was a little more excited than I was. He was very good at presenting those things. I mean, it is kind of his job, so. And then there's a couple of other things on the character sheet that we will talk about as we get to them. The one thing I would like to point out is we have 5 movement primarily, and that means we get to move 5 spaces on our turn You can move north, south, east, west. The cardinal directions. Diagonal movement is not allowed. Other than that, I think we're ready to pull these survivor names.
Yeah,
so Twitch Proxy, if you want to pull the poll.
Hey, Kaylin, I just want to interject really quick that Valkmeal had a very good point. He said, you know how these streamers will get rich? Some money to turn any of Matt's roles into ones.
Oh, that's terrible.
And I think that is a fantastic suggestion. So, anyway, so I'm just going to link the Katie polls one more time so I can get that link to get the results. Don't mind me here.
So you guys can still vote anyway, because we're not going to take the names for the settlement, and the extra survivors we get later totally ends. So.
Right. So you can keep on voting as we're playing.
So we're just getting the top 4 right now?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, top. So what's
names.
number 1? Because that's going to be who Twitch is playing as.
Okay, well, let's see. We will be playing as... Drumroll, please. Gork.
Orc?
Gork.
Gork.
Like gorked.
Gorked?
Gork?
Yeah, gork.
What's gorked?
It's a term.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a term.
I've never heard it before. Are you sure?
That's the exact definition of it. It's a medical term.
Really?
A terminal patient whose brain is non-functional and the rest of whose body can be kept functioning only by extensive use of mechanical devices and nutrient solutions.
So a vegetable.
Kagurite said it's a 4K orc god, and his name is Gork. So.
Why is everyone going, wah?
Because she's like, it's a medical term. You're like, no, it's not.
Everyone's like, no, it's an orc god.
I think it works in the same. I think it works either way.
It works either way in
It
this,
does
so
work
it's
either
pretty
way.
perfect.
Okay, so that will be.
Everyone's wah!
There's shame.
Oh my god.
It's a thing. It is a thing. Too much Grey's Anatomy on my end. Okay, let's go.
All right, so go ahead and name your.
So yeah, please write down on your character sheet, your character name is Gork.
Okie dokie.
And then, is Gork male or female?
I would assume Gork is male.
That's an assumption. What happens when you assume? You make an ass out of Umi, and she's a very nice girl. You shouldn't do that.
And there's
These
a
are
reason
lovely
why.
pencils.
These are lovely pencils.
They're lovely.
But yeah, so you're Gork.
And to be fair,
What?
the settlement name we're probably going to get is well deserved. Because,
What do you mean by that, Josh?
The
No,
fungus.
no. Don't tell him. Let it be a surprise.
So you could just choose if you're male or female, because they're saying it's a fungus. It should be a guy though, because it's a fungi.
He is a fun guy. Okay.
Gork gets actress.
No, our downfall was that we didn't have enough women. So keep that in mind.
Well, to be fair, Baby Back Ribs was a woman at one point, then she
Yeah.
went Bruce Jenner on us. Opposite Bruce Jenner.
Reverse Bruce Jenner.
Reverse Bruce Jenner.
I should put that card back in the deck. That was not right now.
So, TP, what is the second name?
The second name.
Oh, just pause for the cause here. I would like to point out we're going to keep doing what we did last time, which is it is a 4-character game per showdown. Josh is going to play as 2, and then if anyone is to die, they will take over one of his double characters, so that make sure that we're all engaged at all points in time, unless we lose, it's 2 people or more.
We just got a $5 tip from Anonymous. Wow.
Wait for it, Matt. That
Wait
is
for
the
it,
name.
Matt is the name. Okay, wait for it, Matt is
Matt,
the
are you playing Wait for it, Matt?
How cryptic. It's wait for it, Matt?
Wait for it, Matt. No.
Oh.
He's deciding to name a character. Wait for it, Matt.
I guess I'll be wait for it, Matt.
You're wait for it, Matt.
All right, so
Well,
who?
thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you, Anonymous. And who's
Next one. Let's see. What did I miss?
This is funny.
This is pretty hysterical.
So, survivor number 2.
or 3?
Survivor
No,
number
well,
3.
2.
You just named yours.
You were wait for it, Matt.
From the poll
Oh,
is...
from the poll. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it is.
No, yeah, what's number 2 from the poll is what I'm asking for.
It's a big tie. Like there are a lot tied here.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna go with my personal favorite here, and what I promised the guys from the last round.
I know what this is.
You know what this is?
What is it?
Night Cage!
I thought we were gonna wait for a savior for that one though. I thought that's what we said though.
Ooh, we have savior news.
We don't have really news. It's just
No, I mean,
Fine, if they really want to wait.
Charles Fox. I don't know why I made it anonymous, Charles Fox. If that was you.
Well,
Thank you,
thanks
Charles.
for...
thank you, Charles Fox.
Thank you, and thank you for clarifying. I'm glad that we knew it was you. I wouldn't want to not acknowledge something. That was very generous of you. Kagurite says it's one half of Night Cage. I say wait for Savior.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
I believe Kaylin's here too, so we can
Kaylin is
get
here.
input from both halves.
Kaylin is here. Okay, meanwhile, we'll choose the next one. The next tie would be Mork.
More.
The other orc god.
Well, oh, does that mean we can make one of them Mindy? I hope Mindy's voted for it. Mork and Mindy, yeah. No, am I the only one?
Yeah, you're the only one.
Fine.
Uh-huh. And if we're gonna wait for a savior, Duxon says Night Cage the Second was the prophesied savior. And Valpio says, Matt, Josh, do you two know Savior 1.4 nerf? Wondering if someone let it slip at Gen Con.
We heard some stuff. We can't talk about it much, but the
First
changes.
rule about Fight Club is you don't talk about
Yeah.
Fight Club.
But we liked what the changes were, and
Yeah.
it's
It's not
as bad as they make it sound, as a nerf sounds.
It's like off-brand nerf.
Yeah, they're changing the mechanics.
And they're adding something interesting.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
New follower, Pan Juan.
Thank you,
Thanks
Pan
for
Juan,
following.
for following us.
Hi, I'm Juan.
Decisions made for Night Cage. Okay, so we're gonna wait for Savior for Night Cage, of respect for Cage being part of that
Dynamic
game.
dynamic
Yeah.
duo.
Gork is a male?
Gork's a male, right? Or did you
Gork-
make Gork a female?
I think one should be male, one should be female.
I was going to make Mork the female.
Make Mork the female.
Okay.
And then, wait, no, make Mork the male, so Mindy can be.
Yeah, there you go. Make Mork the male, Gork's the female.
Gork is the female.
And it's being played by Twitch Proxy, so it is
It works
appropriate.
out. Okay, so our last one would be Mr. Rocky Balboa.
Is it Mister?
It is Mr. I am not clever enough to make that up.
That's fantastic.
Yes, Caleb.
Oh.
Night Cage will be the savior.
We need Mr. Rocky Balboa to be a fist and tooth savior. I mean, a fist and tooth fighter.
Fair enough.
I can't spell.
Rocky
I already got Rocky.
Balboa.
Yeah.
I think it's Balboa.
B-A-L.
Yeah. Yes.
BOA.
Yes.
Okay.
Like a boa constrictor?
Okay. Just want to make sure I got that right.
So, just to clarify, our 4 survivors are Gork,
The female,
Mork,
the male,
Mr. Rocky Balboa.
Which is definitely male.
and
Yeah.
wait for it, Matt, which is gonna
And-
be a female.
Oh, okay.
Get it? Because
Wait
most
for it,
girls
Matt.
tell you to wait for it, Matt.
Ah. Okay, so I think we're ready to.
Wow, that was.
Alright. Alright.
I think we're ready to go.
Alright, I will have Mork start as a monster controller. So monster controller, for those who haven't played before, every turn each player takes control of the monster. As monster controller, if you attack yourself, you get +1 insanity because you're crazy. Do that, right?
Why would you attack yourself?
And whose colors are going to be who?
So, as we usually play, Twitch is the red. Oh, if you could put it on the board.
I'm having some.
Difficulties?
Yeah, no, I think we're good. Okay.
Yeah.
Main board cam, please.
Yes. 1 second.
Just so you guys can see the layout right now, there are 4 survivors on the board of 4 different colors on the base. We have the yellowish greenish color in the front. The next one, we have our dark green. We have red and we have blue. So generally, how we play Twitch,
Whoa,
you
whoa.
guys.
We just got another $5 tip.
Whoa, fist and tooth, please.
I'm assuming.
Runner 1.
I'm assuming that's for Rocky Balboa.
Yes.
Just double confirm it. Double confirm.
Double
confirm
confirm.
with us, please, Relinor, and tell us which survivor you would like to get fist and tooth. I'm assuming it's Mr. Rocky Balboa, but we'll see. But yeah, so as I was saying, red base survivor. That's generally Twitch. I'm generally the green base, and then Josh likes to play as the blue and the yellow base. So those are his 2 characters. So just to clarify, red base, that is Gork. Green base here, that is, wait for it, Matt. And then which one would you like to be which, Josh?
Mr. Balboa.
Those are both women, so...
I know. I'm just trying to see who's in more... He's more in a fighting stance, right? I would
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
And that would be more.
So-
Welliner 1 says, I sent it before, just want to see it.
Okay. Just wants to see Fist and Tooth. So
Oh, okay.
we'll definitely do
Definitely do a fist and tooth.
So, Blue Survivor is going to be Mr. Rocky Balboa, despite his womanly figure here. And then the...
Lean.
He's lean. Lean, mean, and...
fast punching machine.
Sure. And then the yellow base over here is going to be Mork.
Yeah. So we'll start with Mark. And Matt always reads the cards because I can't read.
Because I've got a buttery smooth voice.
Yeah, that too. They all really like to read. They actually didn't make fun of you. They said you should like be wearing like a coat and smoking a cigar and,
Well, that was very
reading
nice.
children's stories, or a pipe, I should say.
That sounds weird, though, sitting and, like, smoking a cigar and reading children's stories.
Christmas.
Highly
stories.
inappropriate.
Oh, like smoking a pipe and reading Christmas. That makes okay. That sounds a little bit better than like. I picture like a big Italian guy sitting with a cigar and like a white wife beater, like reading children's stories. When you said it the first time around, so a little weird. But okay, so line goes first.
Yep.
I
Tyrant
want to
says, speak up, Josh. All I heard was smoke a pipe and a goat.
and the goat.
You got it. Okay, great.
Smoke a pipe and a goat.
So first, let's go over the stats of the white line.
All right. So the light line has a movement of 6.
So that means he moves 6 spaces on the board on
Toughness
his
of
turn.
6.
Toughness of 6. So we have to do... No, that's not his damage. That's toughness means of 6.
How hard it's
That's how
hit
hard
to
we
wound
have
him.
to hit him to wound him. So all of our base weapons, except for Fist and Tooth, have a strength of 1, which means we need to roll a 5+ to wound.
There are stats to your heroes, but right now we don't have any plus or minus stats.
How is my shirt racist?
We've got a new viewer, Valantru, says, hi, I just joined. Is this the very beginning?
The only thing you missed was picking the survivor names and me reading a wonderful story.
Yeah.
But other than that, this is the very beginning. We're about to go into the first fight.
First round.
Wait, how is this racist?
I don't know. Traces against robots. I don't know.
This was my senior design project.
Why do you think they're talking about your senior design project?
Because I saw Agent Vetter wrote that I have a racist... Oh, I thought it said shirt.
No.
It says shit.
Yeah.
Oh!
You can't read.
I can't read.
There you
Yay!
go. All right.
Okay, so
So,
let's...
so what does this line do to Mork here?
So the line is clawing Mork.
Okay.
So it says, pick target, closest threat facing in range, closest threat in field of view.
All right, so he's going to go to Mork.
It's going to go to Mork. This is a move and attack. It has a speed of 2, accuracy of 2+. So Josh, you roll 2+. It only needs to be 2 or higher to hit him.
All right, that's 2
Two
hits. A
hits.
6 and a 7. All right, so
So
I need
each of them
two
do
hit location dice.
each of them do 1 damage. So since it hit him twice, he has to roll 2 hit location die to see where it hits him. It's
Body
hitting him in
and the
the
head.
body and the head. So if he decides to dodge, he wouldn't take anything there. It's
In
not
one
really
location.
in one location.
I'm going to dodge the head.
I'm going to dodge the head.
I don't want to get knocked down.
Why would you get? It only does 1 damage.
I have no armor on the head.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot that the head is only 1 location.
Head is only one. There's no light hit. There's only heavy hit. When you get heavy hit, you get knocked down.
Correct.
So I'm going to dodge
But
that.
do you get up again?
You're never going to keep him down.
Depends.
Thank you.
But so he's going to be dodging the head location, so he takes 1 damage point to the body
Which
location.
I got checked off the light box.
Light
so-
box, he's still standing, but he just hurts a little bit. Other than that, he's good to go, and it is now our turn to beat up on the lion. So Twitch chat, please tell Twitch Proxy what you'd like to do. Right now, it looks like I'm kind of in your way. So what I'm going to recommend here is for
Rocky Balboa to go first.
Mork.
No, so
That's Mork. Rocky Balboa's in the
I
blue.
should've gone this way then. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So Rocky Balboa is going to go first, and then he's going to punch it in the butt and probably run away. So that way it opens up an opening for both you guys and me to go and punch it in the butt some more.
They are confirming that left cheek is best cheek.
Left cheek is best cheek.
Okay. So Rocky is gonna hit with. Should I have him come and punch it out the gate? So-
Yeah, punch out of the gate. That's what they
Punch
wanted.
it out of the gate.
Got to give the fans what they want.
So the only thing about punching, it's a little hard to hit. It's an 8+, but he's in the blind side, so it's 7 then.
One thing I would like to point out is Fist and Tooth is deadly, so it gives you an additional luck when you attack.
Ooh.
So it lets you crit on a 9
So
or
I just
10
got 2 hits. I got a 9 and an 8.
with a Fist and Tooth.
Listen to.
So
let's see what we get here.
you're attacking the monster in either the strange hand or the beast's ribs. Now, these are drawn from the hit location deck. It's different areas on the monster that you're hitting them, and each one has a little bit of flavor text to it sometimes. Critical locations, so a special effect that can happen if you crit the monster. And then you have reactions. So reactions happen in different ways. For example, the Beast's Ribs, Twitch Proxy is going to switch over to her cam for a second and show it.
Sure.
It's got a wound reaction. So if you wound the monster, that is what happens. So that's if you succeed. Then there are Failure, which is, it happens if you do not wound the monster, which is on the Strange Hand. And then finally there is, what's the one that always happens?
Reflex.
Reflex, thank you. Reflex always happens unless you crit the monster. So any location with a crit on it, you ignore the reaction cards, regardless of if it says on a failure, on a wound, or on a reflex.
So let's see. Hang on. Switch
And
back over.
They're asking,
Oh,
so we don't mind spoiling, strategy-wise, do we keep our Fountain Stones? We've always, in our personal campaigns, we've always used it as in case of an emergency.
Right. So generally we like to keep it until we don't have space for it on our gear grids later on in the game.
Yeah.
So otherwise we keep it as an, you know.
Shit's going down. Monster's only got a few hits left. Let's see what happens.
Exactly.
We do try to put that with the cat eye circle so you get the hit location cards, which we never made last game, which is
Surprising.
such a good card.
Such a good card.
Is
So,
the cat eye circle that does hit locations?
Yeah.
Okay.
Balcmew has a suggestion. If he survives, can we do a channel command !Rocky to link to the Rocky theme on YouTube?
dun, dun.
Thank
Oh, the eye. Oh, it's the Eye of the Tiger. But that would be really nice to be playing right now during the fight, if we had, you
Probably
know.
not copyright
Copyright
laws and
issues
all
and
that
stuff.
fun stuff. But we could link to it, right?
Yeah, you can link to it.
Yeah, link to it.
You can set up a command for Rocky. All right, so I'm gonna do.
So, Josh, you get to when the AI cards come up, unless they say first strike.
Yes.
You can choose whatever order you attack the monster in these locations. So, just because it's a little bit harder to wound the monster. He's probably going to attack Beast's Ribs first to try and ignore the failure reaction on the Strange Hands card so it doesn't screw him up.
So I need a 6 or higher to wound.
And an 8 and a
9
9
or
plus
10.
crits.
9 plus crits.
That's a
That's a
1.
one.
That's
That's a fail.
That's a mega failure. So
You-
nothing happens. He just doesn't wound the monster at that location. So the Strange Hand. This is a failure location card. But he's okay. He wounded
wounded.
it. So nothing happens. Something happens. We wound the monster. He discards an AI card to the wound stack.
Yeah.
Monster gets a little bit dumber. He gets beat up. He loses some of his attacks, becomes more predictable. I shamelessly stole that from Zenith. That's how he described it, and it
Yes.
makes a lot of sense. So that's how that goes. And the more you hit the monster, the more predictable he becomes. One of the things we notice, since we can spoil things a little strategy-wise, there's some cards that do things if the monster's wounded in a specific, permanently wounded based off a crit card. So one time we were able to farm Understanding, which gets you
You can't do it
perks.
the problem. The first monster you can't do because it has a set deck.
Right.
So
The later
you
White
can-
Lions you can do
you
that.
can farm Insanity for him. That's the one thing.
That's true. So you could actually harm the lion in a way that he keeps vomiting on you, turn after turn, and you just get more and more insane.
As you bathe in his vomit, because you have to be insane to do that.
Exactly. So, anyways, that was Rocky Balboa's turn. Managed to punch the monster in the left cheek, doing 1 damage. Are you going to get out of the way, or are you going to stay there?
We're gonna get out of the way for you guys to go. The only thing I'm worried about how I want to do this is, do I want to take Mork and move, attack and move? Because I just don't want the reaction to happen.
And he
then
gets
going
run
forward,
over.
he gets
Yeah.
ran over.
Understandable.
So I think that's what I'm going to do, but I'm going to move over here and do it.
To make sure he doesn't run you over.
And he might turn and just open up the backside for you guys.
So one thing I do want to note is when you are in the monster's blind spot, which are the 2 spaces right behind the monster, you get basically +1 accuracy. So it gets a little easier to hit them.
So 7 plus. That's 2 more hits.
2 more hits.
I
So-
can hit for pretty well. I just can't wound.
So you are attacking the Beast's Paw and the Beast's Tricep. Both of them have a failure location card. This one's a little angrier.
Yeah, let's do the tricep first.
So the Tricep is going first.
And I need a 5 plus to hit.
Wound.
And
That is a
that's
failure.
3.
So the monster's going to perform a basic action against the attacker. So the
Just
monster's
do
going to
2.
turn to face you directly. It's going to hit you
Two
twice, and he's going to do 1 damage to each location in the hand and the body. And so you cannot spend your survival to dodge reaction cards effects
If you're attacking.
if you're attacking.
And then the other one.
Another 3. That's another failure. He's going to attack you again. This attack gets +2 damage.
Mork might die here. That
Two
is
hits. Mork might die.
3 damage in each location. The head
Ooh.
and the hands again. Oops. Oh, I updated the other wrong sheet.
So Mork has a heavy injury to the head
And the hands.
and the
And has
hands.
to do a critical severe injury roll on both
So
of them.
Mork gets knocked down and has to do 2 rolls on the severe injury table. So this is where you guys get to see how terrible the severe injury table is. So Josh, if you want to roll, let's do your hands first. A 6. Contracture. The arm will never be the same. Suffer -1 permanent accuracy, so it's harder for him to hit now. This injury is permanent and can be recorded multiple times. Gain 1 bleeding token. So as you get these severe injuries and other attacks by the monster, not this one in particular, other future monsters, they give you bleed tokens. They represent how sliced up you are. Once you get to 5 bleed tokens, you die automatically.
Yep.
There are certain cards that allow you to fight with more bleed tokens on you,
If I can remember.
and then later on we can go and make bandages to try and cover up, which will remove 2 bleed tokens when you use them on yourself or another survivor.
So the MP3 cases, we don't really need more, right?
And the head
technically
is a
no.
5. Just
Ooh.
barely lives.
Don't spoil it. So 5 on the head. Intracranial hemorrhage. You can no longer use or gain any survival. This injury is permanent and can be recorded once. Gain a bleeding token. So now Mork can never use survival again.
Ever?
Ever.
Got hit in the head and he's now retarded.
Joshua, so politically incorrect.
And he has 2 bleed tokens.
We're going to
bleed
have to have
tokens.
a discussion on things to not say.
Okay, so
That worked.
Twitch, I'm going to let you guys go next. So it is your turn. You are standing right behind the monster. Granted, you're in the right cheek, not the left cheek. If you would like to attack, let Twitch Proxy know, and she can make that happen for you. And she'll pull up the next person on the poll.
On the queue.
On the queue.
So, as a reminder, if you have not joined the queue yet, you do want to participate in the roles and making of the decisions. Do exclamation point join queue, one word. Meanwhile, we can't punch the left cheek, correct?
You can punch the right cheek. You can shank it with the founding stone.
So, I mean, would you say the right cheek is second best of the cheeks?
It's the third left cheek, because 3 lefts make a right.
Okay. It is so it's equivalent to 3 left cheeks, which is mean.
No,
3
maybe 1/3 of the left cheek then.
Oh, okay. All right. I see where it's going.
No,
with
3
this.
lefts make a right. So it's 3 times the left cheek. So maybe it is
It's even
better.
It's even better. Hi, Daisy X.
Daisy
So,
X, woo.
Do it violence against the lion, vengeance for Mork.
Vengeance for Mork.
Alright.
Okay.
So let's get the
I think Mork should only be allowed to say Mork from now on. Like kind of like a Hodor thing.
Mork.
If you're not left, you're last. Make left cheek great again. I approve all of this. Okay. So, let's do, what is that?
You
cheek?
next.
Thank you. In 1.
Next one.
Of course it's Kagurite.
Kagurite.
Why wouldn't it be Kagurite?
So,
Alright.
Kagurite, you need to roll 2 d10s. You're attacking with the founding stone, so.
Oh. Yeah. So he rolled a 10.
Ooh, perfect hit, which does nothing, but that's considered a perfect hit. So future weapons, that'll do
Now
something.
we still need one more roll.
One more roll, Kagurite. A 4. So you miss one, but you hit the other, so you are...
might run over Mork now.
You might run over Mork. You're attacking the Beast's Elbow. This is a failure location card, so if you don't wound the monster, he's going to run over Mork and deal more damage to him. So I need the next person in the queue to roll for damage.
And I will pull that one. It's Newt. So it's.
Newt, 5 plus. You can do it.
You got it,
I just need
Newt.
the one?
Just need the one.
Just
One
need the
d10.
One D10. Exclamation point roll D10. Newt says, oh god, not me. It's your chance to redeem yourself.
You rolled a 7! That's a wound.
That is success.
So another AI card gets discarded for the white line, and he just gets a little bit dumber. So I am going to go next, and I am going to shank it in the butt in the left cheek, because I got best cheek.
Well, we've decided that 3 lefts make a right, so we are 3 times better than you.
And 2 rights make a U-turn. Rolled a 4 and a 7. That's 1 hit. And I'm attacking the beast's ear. Oh, this is bad. Okay, so I'm attacking the beast's ear. I really hope that I don't fail.
Does wait for it, Matt succeed? And off the table.
That was really cool.
You have to wait for it, Matt.
What was it?
It's still rolling.
Really?
Yeah, it was an 8.
Can we use that?
Nope.
It was an 8!
It was an 8!
It worked
So
either way.
I wound the monster. No failure effect happens. So please discard another one to the wound stack.
Belgium says there's an ear on its butt? Question mark.
Apparently. That's how its awareness is so high. It could hear out of its butt.
He actually ate a survivor and its head's popping out of its butt.
Can you imagine what it must be like for him to fart? Like
I think we're going off topic
Yeah,
here.
a little bit. Okay, anyway, so it's now the monster's turn. The monster controller is going to pass to
Mr. Rocky.
Mr. Rocky Balboa.
And,
The monster's doing what? Power SWAT. Closest threat facing in range. So that's going to be Rocky.
yeah, he's attacking me. So, I never give insanity to Mark. Insanity
So you
to
get an
Rocky.
insanity, and the monster's doing an attack with 1 speed, accuracy of 2+. Of 4. So it hits. It does 2 damage to a hit location.
I'm gonna dodge it.
He's going to dodge it, and that's good because if he didn't dodge it, it would do knockback 6, which means he would get bumped back 6 spaces towards the edge of the board directly away from the monster.
Alright.
But since he dodged it, the monster did no damage, and he's fine. He's just laughing at the lion because he was bobbing and a weaving. Right?
Yeah. So,
Start of the
What
turn,
goes back
all
up?
knockdown survivors from not the lion's attack, this past one, stand up. So Mork stands up. And who goes first?
let's have Rocky go first.
Rocky.
Rocky's gonna go over here. Try to punch him again, so he needs a 8+.
2 nines. 2 hits. Rocky's killing it right now.
Let's see if he gets a wound now.
So you are attacking the Glorious Mane, which is impervious unless you crit it. Or it's not impervious. It's not impervious. It's always impervious. You could just get a resource if you crit it.
Yes.
And then the Straining Neck. So which one are you attacking first,
I'll do
Josh?
the main first.
Crit!
It is a natural crit.
Sure,
So,
if the attacker is insane, you're not. You get a strength token, which he doesn't, but we do get a Shimmering Mane White Line resource. So basically, Rocky grabbed the lion's weave and ripped it out.
Kagrak says Rocky is wrecking face. And Relinor says float like a butterfly, sting like a survivor.
and the next one is
The Straining Neck. So Josh, roll 2 more 10s. That's a 1. Nothing happens. So even though we did crit the monster once, we did not wound it, so the monster's still
So
okay.
basically Josh did nothing.
Josh did nothing as usual.
I got us this cool gear.
So I think that it is Mork's turn.
Which campaign are you playing?
We're playing the Watcher campaign right now with a few expansions thrown in.
Have you announced which expansions you're playing?
We have not.
Are
Not
you planning
complete.
to?
We're going to probably do most of the huntable monsters besides Spidey and not the nemesis. I think that's it. I know we are doing Gorm because I have that set up to go.
I like he's got the eye of the survivor.
Yeah, all these puns. Got the eye of the survivor.
Okay,
Alright,
so
so-
Mork.
So,
So
more to go, or do you want who?
that's me.
This is you?
Yeah.
Why don't you go punch him in the butt?
Well, because I figure if you attack it and he turns to face you, then we can both get into his blind spots. But if I attack it from here, then you cannot get to
That
his
is
blind
true.
spot.
That is true. So yes, I'll have Mork go.
So Twitch, please start conferring with Twitch Proxy what you'd like to do on your turn. Ooh,
One perfect hit.
perfect hit.
DGen says, cool fellow KDM owner here.
Awesome.
Woo!
Woo!
Play with us. So Josh is attacking the soft belly with Mork, and he
Six.
wounds it.
It's a wound.
So you stab the lion with your founding stone in his soft little kitty belly.
So for anyone who has been joining us during the fight, do you want to go back over that giveaway that we're doing at the end of the stream?
So we have a watcher here that actually worked on the Kingdom Death game,
Shout out to Zenith.
Zenith, and we actually got to meet him when we went to Gen Con. He showed us, probably a poor decision on his part, he showed us some of his artwork, and we decided to print it out and harass him and make him sign 4 copies of it. So this is actually going to
Switch over
be,
to Josh Cam really quick.
it's hanging up on our wall over there. up behind my head over there. But we will be giving away this art print that is signed by him at the end of the stream. This is his conceptual artwork for the Manhunter, which is one of the expansions for the game. So if you have not already, please join the giveaway.
Exclamation point giveaway.
And if you're new to the chat, just wait till later and you should be able to join, because it just... I want to make sure people who just jump on chat don't just join the giveaway.
And again, if you just jumped on the chat and you want to participate, exclamation mark join queue, and you get to roll when your turn gets around to it. So it's a way to be a little bit more interactive than just yelling at TP, even though that's something we all love to do.
Oh, they do love to do it. And Josh sent him a picture of it in a frame, sent Zenna the picture of it in a frame, and he called us ridiculous. We think we're genius.
Genius.
It's beautiful.
So I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna stab the lion in the right cheek, because if there is any reactions and he turns to face me, it will leave the left cheek open for Twitch. So I'm doing you guys a service here.
Just to point out, we have Zenna's piece, and then we actually have a real Kingdom Death piece that we got from...
What do you mean real? That is a real Kingdom Death
like,
piece.
like one of the things they actually sold.
Not something that we just made him.
But this was not for sale. This is exclusive. Just pointing that out.
Time points are how long you watch the stream, you get points for it. So I don't know the whole calculations for it.
The longer you watch, the more points you get. So
Yes.
keep on watching, folks. Also, the more you participate with dice rolls, I believe that gets you more points as well. I rolled a 6 and a 4. That's one hit.
Okay.
So I'm
No track
attacking
card
the
yet.
beast's brow. So I'm going to punch it in the forehead from its butt somehow. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even move to my location. So this does have a wound reaction. So 6. That's a wound. So I wounded it. Please discard a card from the AI stack. And then snarling, the monster swats at the attacker. I gain a brain damage and then perform a basic action against me.
So 2 dice at you, 2 plus hits. One of them's a miss, so you take 1 hit for 1 damage.
And I take that on my hand. So I'll take that.
Oh, you don't have a choice.
Oh, that's
How
true.
do I enter for a chance to win the exclusive Zenith piece? That's just exclamation point giveaway.
Yeah, that's the giveaway. Exclamation point giveaway.
Okay, so that was another wound to the monster's AI stack because I punched it in the face from its butt.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, Twitch, it's your turn, and I'm sure you all are very pleased that now the left cheek is open for you to do what you do.
We are very pleased for the left cheek, because left cheek is the best cheek, undoubtedly.
So, is that what Twitch chat wants to do?
And do they want to punch, or do they want to use their stone? Because I saw someone in chat said it's better to do the punch from the butt for more resources.
You get more resources because you have
higher chance at crit.
double the chance to crit.
Ooh.
And so you get, not only do you get a chance for more resources, but you have a chance to do some debilitating effects to the monster. Give him minus accuracy, minus movement. You could cut his nuts off with one of them. So
That's always my personal favorite thing to do. Newt says punch it. Decay says fist.
Ooh.
Kedrit says fist the effer.
Okay, so it looks like you're using your fist on the lion's butt.
So we need a 2
Very cool.
d10s.
So
I'm going to give 2 people the opportunity to roll, because we do have a couple people in the queue.
okay.
And then a 7 plus 2 hit.
So, the 2 people who are going to be rolling is Vampy3K and Cabaret. It's going to be exclamation point roll d10.
So if you guys roll a d10, it is what to hit again, Josh? A 7 plus?
7 plus, he rolled twice by accident.
It's cool.
But they're both 8 and 9, so they both worked. And Vampy rolled a 4.
So Kagurate, you hit, you punched it in the left cheek, so we need one more person to roll a d10.
Vampy rolled the 4.
Oh, no.
No.
that was,
We're
only
taking
had one.
Kagurate's as one roll.
Okay, and then, okay.
So we need 1 more.
1 more. Vampy says just count his 9 twice.
That's cheating. But you are attacking the beast's scapular deltoid.
Ooh, it is Newt for this one.
Uh-oh, Newt. Uh-oh, Newt.
Uh-oh.
This has a failure location, and it's not good. There are 2 survivors in front of it. Roll high, Newt. I believe in you. A 9! That's a crit!
That's a crit! That's
Woo!
awesome!
So, the trauma of the impact fractures the white lion's shoulder, and he gains -1 movement token.
Wow.
The lion cannot move quite as fast as he used to.
You broke his shoulder. So that was a crit, and that deals 1 damage to the lion. So please, Josh, put another AI card in the wound stack. Newt, it looks like your luck has turned around.
We're getting down there. There's not much left of this lion.
Yeah, he's down to, what, 2 AI cards? So 3 health left on the lion. It is the lion's turn, however, so it's time for him to exact some revenge on us. TP, it is your turn to be monster controller. I'm going to be doing most of the actions anyways, so...
Thank you, Better. I knew it was some formula. I didn't know the exact. So they get one time point every 5 minutes. So you would need to watch for, if I had 5 time point requirement, 25 minutes?
Yeah. I wasn't listening to you. Okay, so Josh is shuffling the eye deck together because it is the lion's turn. There's only 2 cards, so I don't know why he's shuffling so long.
Controlling the monster. So let's see what Twitch is doing to us.
Claw! So the closest threat facing in range. So Twitch proxy. Would you like to attack either me, so that is, wait for it, Matt, or Mork? Mork's almost dead.
So, on the one hand, we can take our vengeance out on Matt. On the other hand, we can target someone who's already pretty handicapped and is going to die anyway.
Rather have the person, though.
I'm sorry?
Rather have, like, him survive.
Yeah, because not only do survivors help in the showdown phase, but the more survivors you have, the more perks you get during the settlement phase as well.
So are you encouraging Twitch to actually attack you?
I am. What
He's
can I
ready
say?
He also has 1 survival, so he can do 1 dodge.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Matt is willing to take it like a Twitch.
I'm going to take one for the team.
So I'm going to let you guys make that final decision. Kagurite says, fuck Matt. Vetter says, Bobby in the mouth. Decay says, Mork. Valkmule says, early death principle versus 4 endeavors.
That's true.
That is true.
Hmm.
Kagurite says, likely needed encouragement. And Vetter says, oh well, if he wants a monster to fuck him, we should fuck someone else.
So I guess Mork.
I guess they're going for more just
So,
to spite you.
Twitch, we need someone to roll 2d10s.
Okay, I'm going to cue the next 2 people. That is going to be Zenith and Velantru. If you guys can roll 1d10 each, the instructions are exclamation point roll d10. 1-0.
Woo! And Zenith, let's see how mean you get with this. Okay, so let's... Oh, Mork might die. Mork really might die.
Zenith rolled a 2.
That's still a hit.
And a 9. That's
a very hit.
What do you have to get to fail?
A 1.
A 1.
It's
A 1.
It's a 2+ that hits.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
There
Sure.
is a 90% chance that it will hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why even bother rolling?
Because there's a 10% chance it'll miss. Ooh, you got hit in the head and the hand.
again. So
Hand first.
hand first.
Severe injury table. Rolled a 10.
That's good.
Hit the dirt. You're knocked down.
All right.
Not bad. Head. A 1. Head explosion! Your head erupts in a shower of gore, killing you instantly. All other survivors are so disturbed, we lose a survival. So not only did he die,
Woo! Were
We
supposed to
have-
a survival? 'Cause you
Yes,
never
you
told
should
me.
have had 1 survival.
well, you don't anymore, so you don't
I
even have to
don't
worry
have
about it.
anymore.
So now none of us have a survival. Mork has officially died. Can't really say that we added him to the menu because we don't know that there's a menu or not.
Yeah, so we're just gonna add them up to this board here.
It may
That
turn
might change names depending
So
on
for
what
our last stream, when someone died, we were cannibals, so we would eat them. We added them to our menu board. This time, if you guys decide not to go that route, it will become a cemetery.
Right. If you choose graves instead of cannibalism, it'll be the cemetery.
Instead of damn folks, let's get more semantic with this. they were very semantic with their deaths.
Okay, I'll try. Okay, so the
If you don't
line.
make man, just let me know.
Woo, woo. Okay, so that was the monster. He attacked and killed Mork. That is our first death, and it is our turn now. So Twitch, I think you guys should go first.
Okay.
So you're in the left cheek. He's got 3 health left. You can do not the killing blow, but you can get pretty close.
You can get close.
So again, would you guys like to punch or use your founding stone?
I'm going to assume they're gonna punch, but let's see what they have to say. Vampy wants, oh, that's what the menu is, and Valkyrie responds, yes, and the menu gets filled up very fast.
Yeah, it got completely cut. We actually ran out of thumbtacks last game.
Did we?
Yeah, I had to double
There
them up.
was 25 survivors up on the menu at the end of the last game.
Decay says fist. Kagurite agrees. So
We
does
need
Fox.
2 rolls.
Two
Okay,
rolls,
so
please.
I'm going to pull the next two people, and if you do want to join the queue, you can join it at any time, exclamation point and join queue. Though we are nearing the end of this particular
Campaign.
campaign.
Well, not campaign, I'm sorry. Showdown.
Showdown. The two people are Cabarite and Vampy.
Three?
How the hell is he so fast?
I don't know.
Macros.
Jesus.
Vampy rolled a 3, and Cabarite rolled a 3. So those are double 3s.
Two misses.
Two misses.
2 misses.
You whiff.
Alright. Do you want me to go behind and attack? Or
Do it, Rocky.
Do you want to move so he doesn't run you over?
I'll move and attack. I'm going to go over to flank him on the side. It doesn't mean anything for him, but I'm going to use my Founding Stone. 7+ hits.
Valkyrie says, LOL, nearing the end of the campaign. With Vampy's rolling, this can happen. How late do you guys plan on playing tonight?
I don't know. We have another showdown, I think, in us.
Yeah,
Do it.
I think we'll do it.
So I rolled a 9 and a 2. A 9 is a hit, so hey, I got a hit location.
Oh, he grabs the trap.
Okay, so the trap card comes into play. Each monster has a trap card, which is a particularly bad card that reshuffles the hit location deck. The attacker is caught in the White Lion's ruse and is savagely mauled. I'm doomed, which means I can't spend any survival.
Though you'd have none to spend. so.
Exactly, and perform a basic action against the attacker. So it is a 2-speed damage of 1, correct?
Yeah. You want Twitch to roll this, since there's still technically monster control?
Sure, Twitch, see how you're damaging me. So 2d10, please.
Okay, we are going to pull the next two people. It's going to be Newt and Zenith.
Newt and Zenith. Well, Newt, this is where your bad rolls could come into play here.
Hey, Rusty. Newt's got a 5,
It's one hit.
Yay.
and Zenith got a 6.
So you got 2 hits. Roll
Yeah.
your hit location dice.
You guys want to say hi to Rusty?
Hi,
Hey, Rusty! We got some presents for you.
So we've got 2 hit location dice. Oh, it's for you? Oh, okay, never mind.
Waist.
Horrible.
Waist and body. So, I'm okay. They're both light.
Oh, you have 1 armor on the
Oh, I'm sorry, I do have 1 armor on the waist. I forgot to fill it in before, so that's exhausted. So, I have no more waist
We
armor.
do have waist armor for
Yeah.
as well.
Alright, and now Rocky is gonna punch you in the butt.
Okay.
So, Matt, you didn't get too damage there?
Hmm?
You didn't get too much damage going on there?
No, I'm okay.
We'll just wait for it,
Oh.
Matt.
I'll be right back, guys.
I'm gonna shuffle the hit location deck.
Where are you going?
He needs to poop.
Why? Why do you say things like that?
He says that every time I get up. All through Pathfinder. He's already made him have to poop.
Good job, Better.
Alright, what did I draw? I got the Glorious Mane again. Which kind of sucks because it's impervious. We already have the resource, so we can't get it again.
I'm stealing his straw.
And I missed anyway. No, we're not doing People of the Sun campaign. Watcher campaign did win Rusty, so we're doing a slimmed down version of that. So that was Rocky's turn. It's technically Matt's turn now. Didn't Monster control it? So let's move the controller over to Matt. And I will play for him. Power SWAT. Closest threat, surviving range. So he's going to get +1 insanity because he's going to be attacking himself. Because that's what he gets for going away.
Okay, right? Just ranked up to Savior level 6.
Oh, he reached max level, I think.
Does that say 69 hours?
Yes.
Does that say 69 hours?
Yep.
Damn.
So the monster rolled a 7, which is going to do 2 damage to his head. Wonderful. Matt, you're dying.
Whoa, wait, Josh just enunciated and spoke loudly.
And we rolled a 3 on the head table. So as the lion power swats, and as his claw comes, he knocks it right off of, wait for it, Matt's head, or shoulders. And his head rolls to the ground, and wait for it, Matt is now dead.
Matt didn't wait for it.
Death 2.
I told Gagor you should just stop watching us now so you can keep it there for eternity, and then he said make a new account. So Balantru, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, says, what does your level mean?
Level means just how long you've watched and how much you've chatted with us and stuff. Just a little fun side thing. Doesn't really do much for you right now. Maybe in the future, but
Now, does that play into how the giveaways are selected?
no, it does not. Just the giveaways I can make, there's a certain limit that you have to be. In the future, we can't put in commands that only certain levels can do.
Okay.
So only someone at level 1 or 2 or something could.
And I do want to point out that while Kagurite is one of the highest levels, Halen has the most hours watched, and I just called Kagurite out on that. But between the two, they make Night Cage.
You died, Matt.
Did I really?
Yep, he swatted and decapitated your head.
So
But
Daisy,
my character's still there.
Yeah, he's gone now.
if only Matt had waited for it, he might not have died.
Yep.
And
All right.
Daisy X says early deaths don't hurt too bad as long as your population load is good.
So I'm gonna have
Excuse me.
Mr. Rocky try to punch again.
9 and 5, that's a hit.
It's one hit.
So you're attacking the straining neck. You strike at the monster's throat, and you crit.
Crit.
So please roll another d10. 5. The monster is knocked down. And don't forget you wound the monster. So, just so you know, when the monster is knocked down, all reactions are canceled and all hit rolls succeed on a 3+.
So, Twitch, it's your turn to punch it while it's down.
You can do it now. You can kill it.
All reactions are canceled.
So
It's on a 3+.
he has 2 health left, so you just need to hit and wound on your 2 attacks, and you're good to go.
So we need 2 attacks?
2 attacks.
Okay.
They succeed on a 3+.
I assume they are using their fists.
Yep.
Just to get the extra luck, I guess.
Okay, so question. Do we still have a male and a female alive?
You're a female, right?
I
Yep.
am a female.
Yeah, I have a male. And we get more survivals.
We get more survivals after the fight. It's not just these 2 people.
Okay, good to know. Kagurite rolled a 2.
That's a miss.
And Balantru, that is, okay.
Rolled a good.
Crit!
No, that's a
just
perfect hit.
Okay.
perfect hit.
So we need 1 more d10 to be rolled, and you are attacking the strange hand location.
Now we can crit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Bambi, go ahead and roll.
Oh, that's terrible.
Exclamation point, roll d10.
Bambi. So this is, you need a, what?
Oh god, the pressure.
6+. Oh.
4.
No wound.
Not too late though, we can make this
Alright.
work.
So, monster's fine, you just tickled its belly.
Tickled its belly while it's on the
As
ground.
long as we didn't tickle its pickle.
You might have.
You might.
Alright. Monster controller is now
Alright,
Rocky.
so go.
And what does Rocky get?
Well, he stands back up.
Yeah, he stands back up.
Power SWAT. That's your 1 AI card you have left, by the way.
It's going to go for Twitch.
So it's going to go for Twitch. It's got a speed of 1,
Whew.
accuracy of 2+. So Josh, you want to go ahead and roll?
That was bad strategy. We should have done something. But it's fine. Alright. 1 speed?
Yes.
4.
So Twitch, you take 2 damage.
Okay.
I need you to roll a hit location die.
2 hit location dice?
A hit, 1 hit
One
location.
hit location. So roll HL.
So new,
Where's the
it's going to be
command?
exclamation point, roll HL.
For the hit location.
Kagurite says Josh knows a lot about tickling non-human pickles.
Just ask Freya.
Head.
Oh.
So
You take 2 damage to your head,
you are now knocked down.
and you have to roll 1 more time a d10 for the severe injury table, because you
Okay,
just took a
last-
severe injury to your head.
Zenith. Roll.
Oh, Zenith.
Zenith.
Oh, Zenith.
Zenith. Zenith. I'm worried about
goodness. Uh-oh.
It's just
It's okay, the head's the best place to get hit, everyone knows that.
yeah.
this. Okay, what could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong?
This isn't going well.
No, it's not.
Oh, God. Zenith, you don't hate us, do you?
He might.
He might. It's because we asked him to sign all of his pictures.
It's like, I'm gonna spite these people.
Zenith, did you run away?
He probably did. Couldn't watch the destruction. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the next one.
Who's next?
Kagure.
Oh, God,
No,
Kagure.
that just got worse.
It just went from bad to worse.
Bad to worse. So anyone who is not in the queue and wants to join to be able to roll and participate with us is
Roll the
3.
thing.
So the lion walks over to you, and with its
So
strange,
cinematically-
with its strangely human hand, takes its claw, presses it down on your throat, and decapitates you. Your head has fallen off of your body and rolls away gently. You are now dead. So there goes Gork. So
Gork has been gorked.
Gork has been gorked. So we are now down to Rocky Balboa, Mr. Rocky Balboa, 1v1ing the White Lion. So he's going to run over and he's going to go try and punch it in the butt.
Where's the power swap card?
Newt says that he is sorry. Newt, I think we might have to change rule number 3. From-
What's the next campaign?
If we get TPK in first encounter, I'm laughing.
A 9 and a 7. Those are 2 hits. Watch it's a trap card.
No trap card.
Okay, no trap card. You're attacking the fuzzy groin and the beast's
Let's go
brow.
for the groin
Does
first.
Twitch not take over?
4.
That does not help.
Doesn't do anything.
Auto crit from stone?
If we get one more wound, that was the plan.
A crit. So the White Lion's vision is impaired. It gets -1 accuracy token, and it loses its power SWAT card.
All right.
So -1 accuracy token for the lion, please, Josh. We'll just keep it in mind.
Keep it in memory.
So that's the beast brow. The lion is down to 1 health, but it is his turn now.
So does
He's gonna
Twitch...
sniff, and he's not gonna find me because I'm in this blind spot.
Yep.
Hey, does
What?
Twitch take over as the player?
Yeah, we can have Twitch start rolling. Do we want to throw the stone at it, or do we want to keep trying
Now,
to punch it from the blind
I would
spot?
like to point out here for you guys, the monster's basic attack, which is what it's limited to right now, it is going to sniff. It's not going to do anything since you're in its blind spot. So it literally can't attack you as long as you stand there.
I think we should stand there.
So I would suggest you guys stand there and keep trying to punch it in the butt, just because the punch will give you the ability to crit a little easier and get a
Or
like
you
maybe
guys
some
can
more
throw the
resources.
stone.
Or you can throw the stone.
Decay says throw, for goodness sake. So
Yes.
let's throw that thing.
Okay, so you throw the stone and it auto crits on the beast's heel. It's a persistent injury, ruptured tendon, and it's knocked down. That doesn't matter that it's a persistent injury because the lion's now dead. So Twitch Proxy, you want to take your founding stone? Take your founding stone and throw it at the lion.
Oh, that's exactly it.
Technically, it's not here. May I have the... No.
Can I do it?
Very nice, Josh. Your form was impeccable. So
Basically, frisbee the little card at him.
so the one survivor was Mr. Rocky Balboa,
Of course it
who
was.
punched the lion to death.
Matt's a cheaty cheat face, but we used a stone, so we're good. Matt is a fool. It would have turned to counter if you missed a punch.
Yeah, that's true. If you have a failure card in their reaction, it would.
No, they're saying that the sniff says the white lion ends its turn until the end of the next. Oh, all survivors are a threat. So
So it would have turned around.
So you were a liar.
That's the way Josh explained it to me. So Josh is wrong.
Whatever. All right, so we get our resources now, right?
Twitch Proxy, can you please go to YouTube and get the link to the Rocky song?
I will get this.
I think people Mike already linked that earlier.
Oh, did he?
But I'm gonna need to copy this into my clipboard so that I can continue to.
Is Clippy there?
The paperclip.
Yeah,
Screw that paperclip.
Everyone loves Clippy.
All right, we need
Clippy
some-
might be the one thing on the face of the earth that people hate more than me.
Maybe.
We get our normal resources, right?
Oh, there is a 1-hour loop.
Yeah, link that, please.
I can't confirm that this is actually good quality because I can't. My sound is off. Otherwise, you would hear the circular stream in the background. However, I'm going to assume that this is decent and better link something too. But I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway.
Okay, so from the White Lion, we got its.
Aww. Charles Fox says that was $5 wasted. Oh well.
I'm still waiting for it, Charles. Still waiting for
So
it.
salty, man. So salty.
So we got from the lion the shimmering mane, some white fur, some more white fur. We got its testes, and we got some sinew. And then other resources we got, the basic resources, we got 3 of its bones, and we got some of its hide. So, That's what we pulled from the corpse of the White Lion. We're going to use that to make gear. And now, since this is the end of the first showdown, we get to go and read that event. What's that event called again, Josh? Something. Returning Survivor. It's actually bookmarked from the last time we did this.
Is it?
We haven't.
So if you want to put it over to the me cam, so they can see my pretty face.
And by the way, Cabaret had said to you, where is it?
Do I do this first or this first?
This first.
No, Matt, if given a choice, I'd spend an eternity with the only company I'd choose Clippy over you.
Ooh, that's rough.
That's right in the heart.
Oh, that's back.
Right in the feels. Zenith, you missed it. We died. A lot of us died. There's one. Rocky Balboa is the only one left.
Of course he is.
Mr. Rocky Balboa.
Mr. Rocky
He also
Balboa.
gets 1 hunt XP.
Woo!
And please find him a girlfriend.
Yeah. So the first day settlement event will help us set up your settlement. If it is the first event of any new campaign. The survivors wander, drawn to a blooming light in the distance. They find the serene comfort of a towering pile of lanterns and a small collection of scared people. On a deep instinctual level, they know this area is safe, and they make it their home. Roll 1d10 to determine your starting population.
We
So,
are going to do that. Let's see.
Zenith, you get a hunt XP for the Pearl Egg, right? I think you get normal rewards. Do you not? It's been a while since we've done hunt. Just double check.
and yes, Zenith, mini babies.
And Valantru, if you could go ahead and do exclamation point roll D10, please roll a 10. We need all the survivors. All of them.
The bigger the better here. The bigger the better.
It's exclamation point roll D10. Sorry about that. Though I don't know why Josh
Roll a 10.
rolled
Awesome.
a 10. 10 out of 10.
Very good. So 10. We have 10 more unnamed survivors. So we now have 11 people in our population.
Wow.
Mhm,
That
very
is
good.
impressive. Can they all be women?
No, because then if Rocky dies, then we're screwed.
Can 90% of them be women? Oh, I'm just very salty because the last time we died because there were no women to make babies. And the last one died while being pregnant, I believe.
And doesn't that say
Yeah,
you
well,
get
get
hunt
the
XP
break.
for the first fight?
Oh, so you don't.
You just get the resources.
Okay. Rocky needs a harem. We'll see what we can do about that. So,
Debbie,
Josh, I
you
need the
can
book, please.
Name 10.
We can name 10 more survivors, so we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
So put up the poll again, so anyone that didn't vote.
And just remember, we have that donation thing set up, so if you want, you can tip us $5 and you get to name any survivor what you want, as long as it's within the terms of service. So, nothing mean.
Nothing feet related, I think.
Okay, so the first words. We're going to need some input from Twitch on this one.
Okay.
Please nominate a survivor. I'm assuming it's going to be Rocky.
Yeah, it's
It's the only one left, so.
the only one left.
The nominated survivor steps forward and gains +1 courage. So, Josh, please record 1 courage on Rocky's survival sheet.
So
Survivor sheet.
Rocky is the hope of the new campaign?
Rocky
Yes.
is the hope. So the founding father is Rocky Balboa.
Mr. Rocky Balboa, thank you very much.
I think I know what I would like his founding words to be, but
You know, what would you like his founding
we'll
words
get to that when I tell you guys to vote for it. You know.
Okay.
They lead the other survivors to learn to speak to one another. They discuss their situation, realizing they must hunt to live. Add the White Lion to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. So there's just a little bookkeeping record sheet here where you get to list the monsters that you get to fight, as well as any mandatory events that are coming up in the next few settlement years. Basically lets you map out your settlement and keep track of everything. And your settlement gains the language innovation. So Josh, if you could add the language innovation for us. And it will spark the creation of the innovation deck. Please build the innovation deck now. There are 6 cards to add to that. Do you know which ones they are?
Yeah, I can get them.
So just to clarify, it's Ammonia, Drums, Hovel, Inner Lantern, Paint, and Symposium. Finished with their work, the settlement gathers around its glowing center. Armed with language, the nominated survivor aptly names the glowing center of their home the Lantern Horde. Big pile of lanterns in the middle. In the center, it's glowing. It's a horde of lanterns. The settlement gains the Lantern Horde settlement location. Search this for the Lantern Horde, place it face up in your play area. The nominated survivor sits in front of the Lantern Horde in awe and gains +1 understanding. So Rocky gets +1 understanding now. They must skip the next hunt phase as they ponder the meaning of existence. So Rocky has to skip the next hunt. So it's going to be 4 brand new survivors going on the next hunt. Return to the first story to complete the settlement event. Where's the first story?
That's it.
Huh?
That's it.
Oh, but don't we have to make the starting words? Did I miss that?
Yeah, that was in here.
Zen says, this is an interesting FAQ question. To the best of my knowledge, you don't gain hunt XP for level 0 White Lion Showdown since you're not using the normal Showdown page. The tutorial aftermath just has you gain resources.
So we need to come up with the...
He said, but honestly, take the hunt XP. You earned it.
We've got permission, official permission from Kingdom Death to play that way.
All right.
But anyways, if y'all would like to vote on the starting words of our settlement...
A lot of people are saying that he just screams, Adrian!
Yeah, I was going to say, Adrian! Okay, so perfect. Yo, Adrian!
They also made comments that if he's teaching the settlement to speak, can you do it? It's like Josh, Dr. Mumble.
It's like Josh. Yeah. Very good. So, what do we name our settlement? Is this time for us to find out now? See, TP, can you please pull a poll?
Ooh, you guys want to find out what this is?
Is
Has
this-
your pencil changed colors yet? Huh.
It has.
It changes colors?
They're thermal color changing pencils.
That is so cool! Zenith, can you send me like 50 of these? Wait, did you want something from me? I'm sorry.
Yes, please. If you could please pull the poll and see what our settlement name is.
Okay, let's do Katie polls just so I can get that link up. And going over to the settlement names in the responses, it looks like our settlement will be named. Oh, this computer go faster.
What?
Matt Sucksville.
It's official?
It is.
I wonder how much that won by.
Kagger says TP is good at pulling polls. Thank you. Thank you.
What'd that win by?
A lot.
What was it?
Zenith said he'll grab some from when next we meet. Yay, I get lots and lots of Kingdom Death pencils.
TP.
Let's see, hang on. It won by, it had 5 votes, and then runner-up had a large tie of 2.
Ah, so it won
won
by
by
a lot.
landslide.
Okay. My adoring fans in public there. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I can feel the love.
All right.
So that was our settlement. We did have people die, so does
A lot
that
of
early
people
death
died.
principle there?
Yeah, that would also happen. Yeah, that would happen next. So update the death count. So principal death.
When do we decide what happens to the death?
That's what we're doing now.
Right now. So principal death. The group must decide what to do with their first 3 survivor corpses. Choose one, the first harvest or the first grave.
Quick interjection. Belantru wants to know, is there a reason why she goes as TP whereas Matt and Josh are Matt and Josh for creeper reasons? My name is Nicole. You can feel free to call me that. TP is short for Twitch Proxy, which is what we just thought it would be fun to call me since I really don't have a say in anything that goes on here. I'm just your proxy. I move the characters for you. But if you want to go ahead and call me Nicole, go for it.
She does have a name.
I will respond to anything but toilet paper.
A girl has a name.
A girl has
I
a
call
name.
you toilet paper all the
And I
time.
don't respond.
So we call it by your name on like when we do our Pathfinder streams on
But
Sunday and
they've
stuff.
started just calling me TP in person off
Yeah,
camera.
we have. It's kind of funny. When we were at Gen Con walking around, we started calling her TP, which is even funnier because they're married to each other. So,
He says it in bed too, actually.
So Vopmiel says Graves is better, but the menu screams cannibalism. So we can change the menu, and this is the idea I have for our name. We can change it to St. Hope's Graveyard.
and St. Hope's would be in memorial of the founding survivor of our last settlement,
Yes.
Fort Kickass, which was Hope, who died a glorious death of having both of her arms ripped off and then charging into battle, attempting to bite the butcher, who then bit her back and had her head explode.
Yes.
It was quite epic.
And one says, who needs graves anyway? Kagurite says,
Poor Hope. Yeah. Hope was lost that day.
So yeah, we did meet Zenith up for drinks, and they sat on the wrong side.
Well, we did our demo. we were on the other side of the table from him than he's used to.
He stumbled a little bit. He's just
That's
like,
Josh.
it's your turn. I'm like, okay.
I don't know. It's the other way around.
You could tell his brain got a little scrambled in that half second there.
So, you want to put a poll up, or you just want to do what chat's yelling?
I think I'm used to people yelling at me and taking it like a Twitch. So we did do cannibalism last time. It does give us extra something.
Resources. Graves gives us extra endeavors, which we can use since we only have one currently.
And endeavors allow us to make babies.
Yes.
I might vote for Graves.
So the more dead bodies you get, the more babies you can make.
Zenda says my brain was super scrambled on Sunday. It was a long wait.
Yeah, I can
That
imagine.
is understandable. You guys were busy. Kagart says cannibalism is more fun. Charles says Graves.
It sounds like a pretty even split. You might want to
Graves.
throw a poll up.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of Graves.
I've seen a lot of Graves.
Yes, we are playing with the new Lantern Horde of Endeavors spot.
He has a pretty little printed out piece of paper that we're,
Yeah, it's over here.
it's somewhere.
I mean, I'll officially one day get the card and whatever happens.
So if you guys want to vote, she just put up a poll, so you
Because
can
they forced my hand.
vote for either Graves or for cannibalism. So
Sure,
we're just
Graves or food.
Graves are food. Food? Like those crows?
Food.
Food?
She
Ravens.
did just say it takes it. No, I said takes it like a Twitch.
There was an update from Adam 2 months ago, maybe, for 1.4. There are only like 2 card changes that he released so far. Lantern Horde, which gives the ability to do shared experience, but you need a symposium. That lets you have one survivor give
Wow,
someone with
they
less
are
XP.
Quick with the voting.
And then the other card is the
Use your big boy words, Josh.
for the butcher. His death hit location actually has a critical chance on it.
Ah, yes.
That lets you get, I think, a fighting art. I don't know off the top of my head.
Uh,
But they're both on the site.
Okay, so we are going to go with a whopping landslide.
Really?
Graves, with
Oh.
7 votes to food being 2.
Okay, so Graves, we're going to be making St. Hope's Graveyard.
Yeah, that's a nice name.
I think it's a beautiful name.
Kagart says, also, congrats on viewer count. 24 is social eating level viewership.
That
That is true. My stream just went down. I believe it's just me, though.
What
I
row?
think it's just you.
Can you guys see us? Please confirm. I just want to make sure we're not losing you here. But, assuming that we are still up, we're going to be continuing on. And what is next on the agenda, Josh?
You need to roll for that.
Ah, yes, we need to roll a d10. So, Twitch Proxy, if you
We
can
are
pull the
still
next
up,
poll.
No problems. Yes, it was water buffaloes, actually. Let's
Yeah,
say.
water
So I
buffaloes.
need a Twitch's
Water buffaloes.
character sheet.
If you could pass the
I
character
already
sheet.
did. I already did.
Gork?
I'm way ahead of you.
What would tonight's special be for the graveyard?
Freshly buried? Freshly buried, probably. Or today's services.
Today's services. I like that.
Unfortunately, I can still see Matt. Oh, right in that.
Wait for it, Charles Fox.
All right.
If only half the screen died, that would be awesome. Nice. Okay, so what did you
I
have
need
to
a
do?
d10
A D10
for
roll?
our principals here.
Let's see who is the next in the queue. If you want to join the
Really
queue,
hope that it's this. And then
it
we
would
can
just
get
be exclamation point join queue. This gives you the ability to roll. Vandy 3K, if you can go ahead and roll a d10, it's exclamation point roll d10.
Rolled an
Sorry,
8.
tired, it's because I've fallen asleep. This doesn't mean the stream is boring. It's just 2:30 a.m. here. Alpha, we are just so honored that you're still with us at 2:30 in the morning, and we will not be offended at all if we decide to call it quits. But thank you.
So they rolled an 8, I see. Is that correct?
Yes,
Vanby?
that's it.
Okay, so an 8. Nominate a survivor. I'm just going to say, since it's the only one with a name right now, and it's our founding father. I think it should be Rocky, no?
Rocky?
We have to nominate one, but it's the only one with a name, and he's our founding father. So I think this is very suiting for him, especially all things considered. He had to watch his 3 buddies die.
All around it.
He
that
understands
fight.
the death.
He understands it.
understands it.
So with tears in his eyes, Rocky takes a shard of rock from the grave and marks himself with it.
Aw, it's so beautiful.
to try and remember them. They cherish this mark forever.
I just cried a little.
Rocky gains +1 permanent luck.
Awesome.
So now, when he's fist and toothing, he crits on an 8+.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very good. So, return to the settlement section. Proceed to the develop step.
All right. So update our timeline. So I need you to grab the Gorm book for us, please.
Oh God, Gorm. Gorm book. Am I reading?
You'll be reading Approaching Storm. Yeah, the approaching storm right here.
I read this here.
Yep.
Okay. So the approaching storm. Just while you're at it, we're going to need a D10 roll.
Okay.
So a light appears on the horizon. From its origin, roiling masses of storm clouds approach the settlement, soaking everything in perpetual sheets of stale-smelling rain.
No, it's your one, guys.
Sudden flash floods, burning winds, and periods of strobing lightning continuously plague the settlement, leaving the survivors in epileptic fits. You may now hunt the Gorm. Add it to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. Add Gorm climate to next lantern year on the timeline.
Dogma says thought Gorm was year 2.
It's your one.
Nominate a survivor. They gain +1 insanity, and they brave the storm. So, is this Rocky again? We're doing this.
Well,
for
Rocky
again?
cannot go on the next hunt.
Correct.
This is an event.
This is an event.
Okay.
So, are we gonna do Rocky for this?
I guess so. Oh.
Lost my dice running. I think I left it on my computer. I'm good.
So Twitch proxy, are you voting in this? Are we okay with it being Mr. Rocky Balboa?
Sounds good to me. Charles Fox took another $5.
Uh-oh. New name, Nutshot coming, man.
Well, you are owed one. If Inquiry Newt and Valkyrie wants to donate their donation
Oh God.
from Zenith, they can direct it toward a nutshot for Matt. Hey?
We'll do this a little later. Anyway, so we need a D10 to be rolled for Mr. Rocky Balboa.
It was rolled.
And what was it?
Inquiry Newt rolled a 4.
A 4. The survivor stands in the torrent. Pulsing psychedelic lights strike them, bringing them to their knees. In a flash of morbid inspiration, the nominated survivor takes a stone to their own eyes. Rocky suffers the blind, severe head injury. So what does blind do? I believe it's -1 accuracy. So Rocky gets a little harder to hit people, but he gets +1 permanent speed. So he attacks a little bit faster. So now when Rocky does his fist and tooth, he attacks with 3 dice, only hits on a 9+, but crits on an 8, 9, 10. Hits and crits are 2 different rolls. So there we go. Rocky's a very weird character already.
Yep.
He is a strange one. Good thing we have 10 other survivors. What does blind do? Exactly what it says on the tin.
Doesn't say it over here.
Okay. So we got that. Now it's time to develop. So we have...
1 endeavor.
I will make that
we
the
have
tip. I want
2
Matt to
endeavors.
think and be afraid of it before.
This is for the... Zenith, correct me now if I'm wrong. The first death we get our principal, then our other 2 deaths we get endeavors for them? Because we had 3 people die? Or do we get screwed for all 3 deaths?
That's a very good question. So Zenith, if you would like to clarify, you are basically our live action FAQ page. So I'm very curious as to that as well. I really do hope that we get the endeavors for that.
And also, we didn't really mention what the goal is.
I don't think you get any of the endeavors since you didn't have the principal. Yeah, that makes sense.
Makes sense. All right.
So the goal is for additional streams.
Yeah.
So as soon as we hit that goal, we will be scheduling an additional bonus stream for you guys. It could be drunken shenanigans. It could be party games. Just
Go towards some extra shit.
Should be a marathon of Kingdom Death on Saturday.
that's another thing we were looking at doing is maybe doing a marathon day of Kingdom Death
Just
where
all Kingdom Death.
all
the
day.
time.
Yeah. So we would go through and not necessarily do a speed run, but just do a continuous playthrough of
hours and hours.
a separate campaign.
Would it be a separate campaign?
Agent Better says Nicole Cooks. If you donate money directly toward funding for my food, so I can buy the ingredients, I will cook for you.
She cooks a meat matzo ball soup.
I do. It's about one of the 4 things I can cook decently.
Exactly.
Kagrat says drunken shenanigans, always drunken shenanigans.
Always drunken shenanigans. Okay, so that happens.
All right.
What next, Josh?
We need to get our names.
Ooh. Well, we endeavor now. We innovate now, don't we?
We have one endeavor. Do they want to innovate or do we want to build a building?
Always be innovating.
We only have one though.
Always be innovating. Always be innovating. I don't even know what's going on right now. So it is up to you guys, though. If you would like, we can either innovate using our one endeavor, or we can spend our endeavor to... it wouldn't be a bad idea to use it to build a bonesmith, in which we can build some weapons out of the gear that we got.
We did get a lot of bones.
We did get a lot of bones. So the bonesmith might actually be a good idea, because it would arm us and allow us to be a little bit more effective against the next white lion that we fight. Assuming it's a white lion, not a gorm. Because he is going to get stronger. It is going to be a tougher white lion.
So you want to put a poll up?
Okay.
Innovate?
Innovate or...
End poll end. How do I end the poll?
You got the results. It should end. It should have ended.
Okay. Okay, what is it?
Innovate. Build bonesmith. Build skinnery. Build organ grinder.
Wow, you think I can take that fast? Build
Yeah.
what?
Bonesmith. Build skinnery is the next one.
What am I spell that?
Skinnery.
Okay. Build.
Skinnery. And then the final one is build organ grinder.
Organ grinder is where we get to go have make babies.
That is true.
That's the note.
However, we wouldn't be able to make any
Can't really
babies
make
this
any
time.
gear that's decent, but yes. Let's give them a chance to vote. While we're doing this, we can look at names that we had results. So Matt, you already have a name.
I already have a new name.
You do have a name.
And what is my name again?
Your name is Charles Fox. What was it?
Nut Punch Coming.
Nutshot
Nutshot
coming
coming.
Matt.
Nutshot Coming Matt.
Building lets you get more gear,
Yes.
right?
So
Now, is that a male or a female? Charles Fox, you can clarify that for me.
So building lets us get locations where we can make gear. And then innovation, you can only do once per year, and it gives the whole settlement benefits. So
New technology, essentially.
Yeah. It's really the tech tree of the game. So we
It-
tend to innovate every year, but we are.
This is an exception to the rule where I think it might be more beneficial to build the bonesmith so we can make some weapons to outfit us.
Because we did get 3 bones.
We did get 3 bones, yeah.
Yes. We also did get quite a few hides if we wanted to make armor.
So,
I mean, either or.
bonesmith or skinnery. Organ grinder is not necessarily the greatest choice right now, but you know.
Yeah, it would be nice for future babies, but.
Right.
And Matt, you want to grab the stack so we start writing off the rest of the names?
Yeah, so next name, please, TP.
Next name is going to be, let me just refresh the page, make sure no one has come in with any last minute responses to this. Okay, so, already picked Gork and Mork. Night Cage we've decided will be saved for later.
Yep.
Save for a savior.
Mr. Rocky Balboa has already been...
He's our founding father.
Okay, so we're going to go to the next one of... Well, we do have Nutshot coming, Matt. The
Yes.
next one is going to be Pinata Matt.
This is ridiculous. I love you guys.
They spell pinata.
Pinata. That's the N with the little squiggly.
NTA.
Enye.
NT. No. What? How did you.
No, you write it.
Penanta.
Pinanta.
Yes, we do have. We still have our 4 cloths, and we have 3 shards left.
So, Charles Fox says male, of course, because females give nutshots. They don't receive them, of course.
Okay. Oh, you put the little squiggly line over the end.
Yeah, that's what I meant by
It's
Enya.
Enye.
So, we need the next survivor
The
name.
next survivor will be Spare Parts.
Spare-
All those punny names.
We know that that's Charles Fox's favorite?
Why wouldn't we be able to innovate?
Yeah, why couldn't we innovate?
He has the resources for it.
And we need the last.
The last?
Well, of the 4, we need 4 survivors to go on the next hunt. So that's what I'm.
Next survivor will be called Lilith.
No, there's no rule saying you have to build anything, so Lilith.
Lilith.
Now, are we going to continue to name all 10 of the survivors? I think it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Is that what we're
Wouldn't
doing?
be a bad idea.
Okay, so let's do that.
Sure.
So that's we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need
6 more.
6 more.
Valkmiel says, I think you have to build first.
I don't think there's anything in the rule saying you have to build. You can use your endeavor on.
Are you going to talk louder?
I believe you can use your endeavor on whatever you want. You don't have to. I don't think there's a rule saying you have to build
Zed,
first.
clarify that for us.
Zed can't clarify.
So what is the next name, Proxy?
The next name is going to be Elvis.
He is a hunk of burning love. Okay, next name, Twitch Proxy.
Your favorite and mine, Priscilla.
It's because of Elvis.
I got that. I got that.
Next.
They were submitted together.
So those were all a tied of 4.
Next
So
up.
I'm going to go down, starting again.
We need
with
4
threes.
more.
Okay, 4 more. Ragnar.
Ragnar.
Yes, it is.
And is Ragnar a male or a female?
Well, how many males and how many females do we have at this point?
I think we're male heavy right now.
2 female. Spare Parts does not have a sex yet, and Piano Matt does not have a sex yet.
I'm.
Pinata Matt.
Piano Matt would be a male.
And says
Spare Parts is a
Matt
female.
should play Priscilla. Ragnar Lothbrok.
So we have 3 females and 3 males. So
Oh.
we're even.
Then it says you can use your endeavors however you want, or more accurately, however we vote.
Very true.
Charles, I actually have a second mic. The thing is, we set the 2 of them up, and then you get feedback and
Well, you get echo.
and echo.
So I'm
When
gonna make.
will you switch locations so that
I'm
Josh?
just going to move the mic back over here. I don't know why I didn't do that.
Because then I would be too far.
We could also move this mic farther away. So I'm going to make Ragnar male and give me the next name, please. So now we have an advantage 1 in the male department. And how many names do we have now?
7, 7. Yes, 7. So we need 4 more.
That's including Nutshot coming.
That's 8. So we need 3 more.
3 more. Twitch Proxy.
Okay. Let's see. What? What did I miss? What did I miss?
Josh doesn't actually. No, he does mumble in person, Valkmiel.
He was trying really, really hard. Plus, the restaurant was very loud, so you couldn't tell what was a mumble.
Exactly.
That was all planned. Let's see. The next will be Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur. Is Bulbasaur a male
Damn
or
it!
female?
Inquiry gets like, no, he's quite clear.
Damn it! No, stop it, Newt.
Charles says TP needs a water gun. She shoots at Josh every time he mumbles on stream. I like that idea.
Or for tips.
Issue is, we don't want to get the board game right.
Accurate.
I'll reach over.
You could shoot under the table
I could right at his feet.
or at his crotch. Give him wet crotch.
They look like he's peeing himself.
He does that anyways.
Doesn't see it on stream, so it doesn't matter.
Anyways, Bulbasaur is Bulbasaur a male or a female?
Got a bulb.
What is?
Sounds like a penis.
Bulbasaur could be male or female?
I mean, yeah, in
Well,
Pokemon.
right now,
they're-
Let's make
male
it
heavy,
female.
so let's make it
Let's
female.
make
Okay,
it
so
female.
I need 2 more, please. We're now even, I believe.
Yes, we are. Oh, I think we're up 1 male because I didn't count your male.
You know, the shock collar would be a really funny prop, and it would be a nice thing to like. I feel like that would be a good tip bringer. $20, you could shock us.
We would get all the money.
Yeah.
All the money.
All
we
the
would
money.
we would never be able to stop streaming. If like the goal of the money is to help us stream more streams, we would just have to do 24 hours of pure streaming. For
Exactly.
all the money they'd get from shocking
So
you.
I need another name, please.
Okay, and Decay says try to get about 2 more females than males.
Well, we only have 2 left, so
Bulbasaur says it's not with a Sylvester Stallone accent. Bulbasaur says it's named not with a Sylvester Stallone accent.
Bulbasaur. That's a tough one. Ooh. Okay, anyways, please, I need a name Twitch proxy.
Sorry. Next one would be Mo.
Mo.
We need more females.
And, well,
No,
Mo...
it's a female.
Okay,
Female Mo.
it could be. That's true, I do know a couple female Mo's.
Maybe it stands for Monique. You don't know.
You remember the TV game show on Nickelodeon, Guts?
Yes.
The female referee was Mo.
Okay, there you go. There you go,
We need
Mo.
one more?
One
The
more.
last one is going to be, and this is a throwback. It is ribs.
Ribs! Is this quite possibly a connection to baby back ribs?
Maybe it's his
Maybe a distant
long-lost-
cousin?
Long-lost brother.
Okay.
I made it a female.
Long-lost sister.
That could change though, because I mean it's part of the family genes to switch sexes apparently.
Of course.
Okay, so that was Gorm, the approaching
Dalton
storm.
was so upset at the punny names.
So what is next, Josh?
Let's get our poll results. See what they want to do with that endeavor.
Okay.
Kitty polls.
Okay, so we've got Innovate 4, Build Bonesmith 4,
Oh.
Skinnery 1, Organ Grinder 1.
So we're tied.
So we are tied.
So Josh and I are actually going to play tiebreaker here.
Okay, fair enough.
So I think we're actually tied here. Josh, what do you want to do?
Bonesmith, we got 3 weapons, which are decent. But if we fight the White Lion again, we get the Praetorian. And we can save our gear to make
That's true.
that. So we can...
That's true. I think it might be better to innovate.
It might be better to
It
innovate
might be a
and
rough
hope-
fight.
And hope we get, like, Surge or... Surge would be nice.
Let's do it.
Alright, we're gonna innovate. 1,
No.
2.
Okay. So our 2 choices for innovate are set up a poll, please, TP.
Okay.
Ammonia.
Everyone is saying remember the Gorm climate, save nothing.
They are,
Ooh.
that is true. But we already did it.
Too late. Ammonia, which, if you don't know, ammonia gives departing survivals plus 1 survivor. Departing survivors plus 1 survival. And it adds the ammonia consequences to the deck, so it gives us some more options for future innovations. Drums allows us to do something called Bone Beats, which gives us plus survival if we spend an endeavor to do it, and adds the drum consequences to the innovations deck. Just a side note, ammonia you can get for free when hunting the White Lion.
Yes. And drums leads to Song of the Brave, which is needed to get rid of Gorm Climate.
Right, so heavy influence to drums here, in my opinion. Josh?
Yeah, and this is Gorm gives ammonia a lot.
So are those the only 2 options?
Those are the only 2 options. So ammonia and drums.
From what I see of chat is drums for sure.
Drums.
Drums faux show.
Give everyone a chance
Okay,
to
so
actually actively vote. Since you made me put up the poll,
I just wanted to make sure. I didn't expect it to be so one-sided.
it is one-sided
It's
like
kind
their
of-
hatred for me.
Ammonia's easy to pick up. in
And
this game.
it is definitely going to be drums.
Okay,
No question.
so we're gonna do drums.
Better says, oh no, Matt wants drums. I'm changing my mind.
Too late.
Alright, so we're going to hope that next year Gorm Climate is not horrible to us. And
Yeah.
we keep our resources.
So, we have all of our resources. Are we going to hunt? I think we'll just take verbal for this one. Or do you want to influence it?
Oh, lion or Gorm?
Lion or Gorm? A level 1 White Lion. So it's going to be a little tiny bit more difficult than the last line we faced. Or
Okay.
Gorm, which is not particularly easy, especially since we have no main weapons. So we already know how to face the lion. We know what we're expecting. I'm going to lean towards the lion in my vote.
Yes.
Josh, how about you?
I would say lion, then we can get the Catarion.
The Katari, yeah.
Catarian, sorry. Ugh. And we have the sinew, so we could make a bow pretty early on, which would be nice.
That would be fantastic.
And there's some good line weapons.
Such as the
wanna-
guitars.
Give a shout out to Relinor. He'd say, gotta go, enjoy the stream, see you guys next time. We'll
Thank
see
you,
and
Relinor.
Thank you again.
Thank you for joining us.
Matt says lion, Gorman is. Great Vampy said
Oh.
lion too, Gorman.
Are they teaming up
Aw,
against Vampy?
They are.
Don't do that.
Aww. Decay says lion. Charles says Gorm. Valkmill says lion. It is pretty...
So you want to throw up a poll? We'll throw up a poll.
You ask me to throw up a poll, then you don't wait for the result. You want to do it by chat.
That's your job. Thank you, TP. Are you adding the drum consequences to the deck, Joshua?
Oh, yes, I need daughter. Death principle.
Ah, yes, the death principle.
All new survivors gain +1 understanding, which happens after the gala.
We are also one follower away from 350.
Ooh.
So the other thing, we got some other giveaway stuffs, which we didn't talk about before.
They will be for future giveaways when we hit milestones in viewership. So when we hit 400 subscribers, we will be giving out one of the limited edition Gen Con exclusive Kingdom Death minis.
Yeah.
Which, surprise, surprise, do we want to keep? No, we have to tell them. Surprise, surprise, the inside art card is signed by Adam Poots, the creator. We wrote a little note in there. It's very nice. And then when we hit 500 viewership, well, we have another different Gen Con exclusive minifigure that is also signed by the Poots man himself. So those are going to be our giveaways. If you guys are interested, stick around, subscribe if you haven't already, push us a little bit closer to those milestones, and enter when we get there.
We also have 2 other giveaways. So depending on when we hit it, we got 2 D&D player handbooks signed by Matt Mercer.
Ooh, you let them in on the secret.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have those. So if we hit those numbers during one of those streams, that's when...
Yeah, if we hit the additional viewership milestones on the Pathfinder streams...
Yes, not subscribers.
Yeah. Then we will, on the Pathfinder streams, we will be doing it then, giving away the Matt Mercer books. If we do them during our Kingdom Death campaign, we will be giving away the signed Gen Con exclusive minifigures. And those are going to be basically every 100 viewer milestone or as we see fit. So stick around. There's good stuff coming for you. And yeah, so...
And we'll try to keep that going. We're not going to limit it to the next few. We'll make sure we get enough things to continue this trend of giveaways. We think that it's really fun to be able to give back to the people who are supporting us so much.
And as the donations come in too, we're going to definitely be using those for our giveaways as well.
Oh, absolutely.
So we're going to try to get some more cool stuff to throw to you guys whenever we're feeling particularly generous.
Like a good nut shot towards Matt.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Anyway, so if you want to pull the poll now, we can see what we're doing.
Okay, we are going with the lion.
All right. What's the vote, by the way? Just number-wise.
It is 5-3.
Okay. So they did really want that lion.
So just remember, if you're new here, if you're just joining us, if you want to join the giveaway, it is exclamation point giveaway, and we will be selecting someone by the end of this stream.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say we're picking the... Oh, the lion's tail broke.
Again?
Yep.
Just got touched. I should have bought... They had an extra one there. I should have bought it.
Anyways, so we are going to go hunt the lion. So a little bit different than the first showdown phase where the board just gets set up. We have to go physically hunt the white lion this time. So we're sending 4 survivors out to go and hunt this white lion to try and get resources to sustain the settlement. I'm just going to assume it's our top 4 voted survivors. So it's going to be, for sure, what Charles Fox donated for. So Nutshot coming, Matt.
Dux says, or Duxon, says one talks gibberish and the other mumbles. Thanks for translation, mods.
When did I gibberish?
Josh doesn't know when he talks on Discord. Because I don't talk on Discord because my mic never works.
Speaking of which, we should do a Discord session after this.
Yes. People want to join our Discord channel. I don't know who's on there. That's there.
That's there.
That is there.
Exclamation point Discord for someone in chat to do.
So as I was saying, we have to go and hunt this white lion. So we're going to take our top 4 survivors, one of them Nutshot coming Matt, and then Twitch Proxy. What were our top 3 survivor names?
Top 3 survivor names were... Morph is dead, Night Cage isn't happening yet, Rocky Balboa cannot fight this round.
Correct, so right after him.
Pinata Matt.
Pinata Matt.
Spare Parts. I keep thinking that says SquarePants, like SpongeBob. And Lilith.
Lilith, so Lilith. Spare Parts, Pinata Matt, and Nutshot coming Matt.
I think Twitch should play as Nutshot coming Matt. What do you guys think?
Alright, we'll play that.
I need a clipboard.
Here you go. This is awful handwriting. I'm
Sure
going to
is.
fix this with my beautiful Kingdom Death pencil. pencil.
Oh, I get to play Pinata Mat then. I'm kind of happy about that.
Pinata mat. You know why it's called pinata mat?
Because I'm going to get the crap beaten out of me.
Yes, you are. Yes, that is the reason.
Okay, so
we're going to be our dedicated puncher.
Excuse me. Oh,
Lilith or spare parts?
I think Nutshot Coming Mat should be.
yeah, I think Nutshot Coming Mat should be the puncher.
Alright, so I will take your founding stone. Because,
So TP, if you want to give up your founding stone.
And we get a cloth. We get a waist armor.
Yes, you still have your
armor. So
And
you should have
we-
one survival.
One survival.
Yeah.
Okay. We are giving up our founding stone.
We can also encourage now. Which means
There-
if someone's knocked down, we can spend our one survival to lift them up.
So if they got knocked down, they'll get up again.
Did you just imitate Kagurite?
No, I did not actually.
Let's hear you imitate better.
No, I don't want to offend Vetter. He's
Looking
already
at you offends better.
he's already mad at me.
He is.
Okay, so it is now time to hunt. So the way that this portion of the game works is there's a hunt board with a bunch of random events that are set up. We're going to go one space at a time with one survivor leading the way for each space. We're going to take turns going around, and we do whatever the cards say. When we get to the space with the lion, the showdown with the lion begins, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty self-explanatory. So, Josh, how about you go first to ensure that Twitch gets a turn?
Lion sculpture.
Lion sculpture. A crudely arranged effigy stands before the survivors, decorated with small metal trinkets, human fingers, and stuffed with dried tall grass. Their quarry sculpture confounds the survivors. The survivors gaze at the arrangement, attempting to glean the substance of the White Lion's bizarre inhuman intelligence. Each survivor gains +1 understanding and +1 insanity. So, Twitch Proxy, can you please update your character sheet? Give yourself 1 additional insanity, so you should be at 1, and give yourself 1 understanding. And Josh, I need you to roll 2 d10s. We're going to do a random hunt event.
What that is?
White die, the weighted white die of winning.
100.
Roll 100.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we don't have the thing for that.
I don't know what the thing is.
Isn't this the one with the... this is the finale. This is the first time we've ever rolled 100.
Yeah, I rolled 2 natural 10s.
A terrific thunder crashes in the distance. An electrifying dread washes over the survivors. All survivors suffer 2 brain damage.
Alright, so we all have the box check now.
That doesn't sound good.
I'm not done yet.
2 brain damage?
Yeah, so you lose your insanity and you get 1 box check, or you get the box checked.
Okay.
The survivors may choose to investigate.
So guys, do we want to investigate?
This
Isn't
is...
this the one you need courage for?
We've never done this one.
Don't know. Don't know.
Oh. Ooh, this is cool. This is very cool.
I think it gets worse, TP.
So yes, I think we want to investigate.
Dennis
said,
said, hell yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Alright, so we investigate.
All survivors gain +1 courage, so please give yourself 1 courage.
Okay.
All survivors gain +1. And gingerly approach the origin of the sound.
Gingerly.
As they travel, they pass the shattered corpses of strange beasts.
Uh-oh.
If any survivor has 3 understanding, we do not.
We do not, sadly.
Otherwise, draw 3 basic resources harvested from the corpses and end the event.
We want 3 resources. That's actually pretty awesome.
Oh, that's disappointing.
So that's it?
Yeah.
So we just automatically won?
No.
Oh.
There was some really cool stuff we could have gotten
Oh,
if we had 3 understanding.
What was it?
Well, if we investigate and then roll a 9+, we get the Thunder Maul,
Which is?
Thor's hammer.
Damn you!
But it
that
also
is-
hurts us all.
It does also, yeah.
We're not brave enough to get to the end. He said also.
Or smart enough.
Yeah. Another one is we could wind up getting deaf and then get a steel sword and shield.
Or that.
Which steel in the second round of the game would have been
No
ridiculous.
spoilers.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, sorry.
That's being spoiled.
Sorry. Sorry, I was a little excited. So we get 3 resources, which is very, very good unless the Gorm climate, you know.
Zenith says, damn me, I didn't write this event. I didn't write any of the events.
You
I know
fixed
you
them all,
didn't.
though.
But see, what happens is, as I am Twitch proxy and I am responsible for the things Twitch does and says, you
So we got
are
3
Kingdom
resources?
Death proxy, and we get to blame you for all things Kingdom Death.
So we got a monster organ, a skull, and love juice.
Who wants the plus
Ooh,
1 insanity?
love juice.
Um,
Reject your curse. There are plenty of excellent
I'll take
things to blame in Danny for, but this is not.
I'm going to take the insanity from finding the skull.
Alright.
So we got some pretty cool stuff. We got the love juice is solid, so we can make some babies pretty easy.
Alright, so now it's Lilith's turn to go.
So Lilith, what are you doing? The lion in heat. The darkness is filled with unearthly screeching and yowling. Huddled together, the survivors close their eyes but cannot sleep. All survivors suffer 1 brain damage.
So you just lost your insanity.
I lost my insanity, but you guys have to roll
No,
on the...
you don't. You don't do
Oh,
severe
you-
injuries.
that's right, you're
in
right.
the hunt event. Alright, so it is. We need someone to roll. No, wait.
Letter says Matt to drink the love juice.
Ooh, this is new. Object of desire. So Twitch proxy, you're the object of desire, apparently.
Of course.
The survivors see a tree in the distance, reaching up from the horizon like a desperate, gnarled hand. Players may nominate a survivor with 3 courage to investigate. We cannot.
You cannot. Otherwise, roll hunt event.
Tiger says I hope you
So
put
yeah,
the mature
roll.
tag on Lions being
So roll 100.
Yeah,
D100.
so roll a d100.
D100.
Yes.
Okay, this is a new one.
Let's fight the tree.
So we are going to do a
They put the limit tree on the board, and that's the limit
Category.
tree with the priority token. We don't get. We
Can you please go ahead and roll a D100? Roll D100.
78.
78. What do we have here? Dead great game hunter. The survivors find a corpse dressed in brightly colored clothing, clutching something to its chest. The event revealer may choose to investigate. Twitch proxy.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to investigate?
Don't I suck at investigating?
Yeah, but it's it's mostly good. Kind of, not really. I mean, it's 50-50. You get a courage if you investigate, though.
Valpio says always investigate, and Quarry seems to be in on it, so let's...
I said blam.
Blam.
Blam, I love blam. Zenith... When we asked Zenith if he wanted to meet up for drinks after Gen Con, he wrote his name, wrote his phone number so I could text him, and then wrote Blam.
Actually, he wrote Bloom because he was demoing the flower night.
And I wanted so bad to take a picture of it and post it on Discord because it was awesome, but I
Got
held
his phone
my-
number.
Yeah, I mean...
So, Twitch proxy, we need someone to roll a d10, and while they're at it, I need you to give yourself an additional courage, please. So you should be at 2 courage. Almost
We are at
the,
2 courage, okay, and what are we rolling, sorry?
on the event table, the investigate table.
Roll
So,
D10.
D10?
Yeah.
That is my question.
Roly roly.
Poorly. What's that look for? Look like you're in pain.
Relnor has left for the evening, so we're going to skip it over to Valantru.
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 Roly, poliole.
He rolled a 1.
Oh. He was holding an explosive. Moving it causes it to detonate. It blows off the event revealer's hand. Gain the dismembered severe arm injury. You just lost your arm.
I mean, so did Hope, and she was still a badass.
You lose an arm. You can no longer activate 2-handed weapons.
So how do I notate that I lost an
On the
arm?
back.
On the back, there's a spot for that. This injury is permanent and can be recorded twice.
Dismembered arm.
You gain a bleeding token, but you don't
We
worry.
are
You
bleeding.
don't believe in
Yeah.
Just
I know, that's why I said you don't worry about that.
Alright.
So, what happens next? We fight.
Actually, do you?
What?
Bleeding tokens, hunt days. It's been a while. Huh? Dude.
Either way,
Alright.
let's start the setup because now we're going to fight the lion. Dun, 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 dun. That
Dennis,
was.
your sound effects unsettle me.
Blam. Bloom.
Well, he is one of the minds behind this game. Shouldn't everything he does unsettle you?
He's not the disturb mind. He writes up stuff and then gives it to Adam to be like, here. And then Adam's like, I'm going to rip all this out and put all the crazy zany stuff in it.
He makes like moderately fucked up stuff.
TP.
He makes moderately fucked up stuff, and then Adam makes, you know, the severely fucked up stuff.
You know.
No, he told us that when he was doing the Manhunter, he just listened to the Undertaker theme song for like
it makes
hours
sense.
on end.
It makes sense. Bloom. Okay, so Josh, I need 2 random terrain cards. And I'll read the flavor text for this. There once was a beast that wanted to feel how soft its fur was. Since it could not reach its own back, it killed many other creatures and spent time rubbing its paws over them. They say that when the monster finally killed a human, it fell in love with their soft hair, and its paws grew into a pair of fine human hands. That's really disturbing. He's like petting dead people's heads. But that was our countdown timer today.
Yeah, it was.
So, we're starting off and we're fighting a level 1 white lion. So, level 1 white lion has a movement of 6, a toughness of 8. So, it's a little bit stronger.
It's not really sure that word.
Yes, sir. Oh, what is...
Toughness.
Really? I thought we weren't playing with the spider kills.
I still have the terrain and stuff in there from there.
Train.
Terrain.
So 2 acanthus plants, so I'm going to put one right here. And they have how many spaces? 6 spaces?
Fuck that.
6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so on the board we have some tall grass. So tall grass gives you +2 additional evasion when you're standing in it, so it makes it harder for the line to hit you. And then we have some dried acanthus. Dried acanthus helps you restore armor points, I believe.
Yeah, it heals one of your hit locations.
And then a bug patch, which does that start adjacent to the monster?
Yes.
Okay. And then the bug patch is the ability to get some random gear. So Josh is.
And vermin.
So Josh is going to get the AI deck set up for the monster.
Yeah, I can do that.
Because he's very bad at this. So, Twitch chat, please start telling Twitch Proxy what you want to do. Remember, the lion's going to go first. We're going to try to have him attack me, Pinata Matt, just because I'm in the tall grass. So I'm going to start as a monster controller, give myself the insanity when it goes to attack me, hopefully, unless it's a random. We'll see how that goes. But it looks like you will have the opportunity to punch it in the left cheek, which seems like your guys' thing. Right? Right. Right? Right.
Yep.
Right? Right.
So I'm sorry, what were we doing?
Also, the
Get a
monster has
little
a toughness of
distracted there,
8.
sorry.
We are fighting the white lion.
Okay.
He goes first,
Okay.
but he's probably going to attack me.
Okay.
So I'm starting as monster controller.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like you're going to have the chance to punch him in the left cheek. So just putting that out there. Although I don't know if you want to punch, he's a little bit harder to hit now. You might want to go with the founding stone.
I don't have one.
Yeah, the puncher.
Oh yeah, you're the designated puncher. Whoopsie.
Whoopsie.
So you're going to punch.
We are going to punch, no choices there.
Going to punch it up.
They want to know what year we're on. Better responded with 1, so we are good there.
Year 1. First official white lion. The first real white lion, not the intro white lion.
Alright, and first AI card.
First AI card is the Terrifying Roar. All non-deaf survivors roll 1d10 per target. If the result is 2+ and is higher than the target's courage, they suffer 1 brain damage and per monster level and knockback 6. So 1 brain damage and knockback 6. So first up is going to be Josh. Who's that?
That is, let's say,
Charles says Tell Matt he should be respectful and use the full names that we have suggested. It is Pinata Matt.
That's what I said, I thought.
Okay.
7.
We did already take
You take a brain damage.
Severe brain injury.
Hold on. A 9.
Not frenzied. It's close to frenzied. Other way.
So a 9. New perspective. You're knocked down and gain 1d10 insanity. 3. You gain 3 insanity and you get knocked back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Knocked down. So next up is Twitch. 5. Okay, so
We need
Twitch,
roll a
I need you to
D10.
roll a d10 on the severe brain injury table.
Conrad says everyone's head is going to
No, they
explode.
did. Oh, that's right. Okay.
Charles says he shortened it to pinata at least once. So
Sorry. Pinata Matt.
anyway, Vampy 3K, if you can go ahead and roll a d10.
So
And anyone who might be joining us recently, you can join the queue at any time. What's the more question? The point of
That's-
this game beyond make.
They rolled a 10.
they rolled a 10. 10 is frenzy. You gain 1d5 insanity, so roll 1d5.
Wow. Okay. Newt, if you can go ahead and roll a d5, exclamation point, roll d5.
Okay, you get +1 speed token and +1 strength token. This is actually very good for your character.
Oh. Go Vampy!
So what that means, you're going to attack with an extra die, and you're going to punch a little bit harder,
Ooh.
And a little bit faster.
a little bit faster.
And he rolled a
Little
1.
bit fast,
So you guys got 1 insanity.
So do I get to add these to my little counter?
Your
No,
little-
just put them on your.
Just put them on your character sheet. So add 1 to your insanity, please.
Okie doke.
And then now it's going to go for me. Rolled a 9, so
Is there a limit at this time?
For insanity, there's never a limit for insanity.
Oh, we're talking about insanity?
3.
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
Memory loss. Lose 2 weapons of weapon proficiency. I don't have any, so I'm okay.
So, alright, last but not least.
Is Lilith.
No,
Spare parts. A 3. Lose weapon proficiency.
No, that's to see if it.
Oh,
affects
yeah,
you.
you're
I
right,
have
you're
to
right,
roll
you're
to
right,
see. 7.
7. Lunacy. Gain a random disorder and 1d5 insanity. You gain 3 insanity. Yes, 3.
What disorder do I get?
So that was a pretty awful start. Well, that wasn't particularly terrible.
No one died.
No one died. We all just got knocked back farther, so it's... Well, the lion's not going to be able to hit
If we don't move,
if we don't move.
that would be very true.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the closest it could go is there. So we might want to run up to here, so the lion can't actually get to us.
Just stay where we are. Yeah, that's true.
We can move forward a couple spaces, and the lion can't get to us. So basically, we'll be luring him towards us. So I think we're going to do that. What disorder did you get, Josh? You got flower addiction. You may only depart to hunt the flower knight. Are we fighting flower knight?
Yes, Flower Knight is one.
Okay. So it is our turn. I'm just going to say, as we suggested, we can't actually hit the lion now unless we throw our founding stones, and I really don't want to do that. So I suggest we all take 2 steps forward,
Okay.
and
Hide in the bushes?
no, right before the bushes.
Okay.
So that's going to be where the lion can get to, and then we can all just run up and smack him around next turn. Sound good? Actually, I'm going to switch you two so Twitch can run around and punch it in the butt. Okay, so it's now the lion's turn. So
It's their first turn to be.
yeah, I'm going to assume that it comes out of the deck if we're not fighting the Flower Knight, 'cause it doesn't
Yeah.
really make sense for it to be there. Revenge. Last survivor to wound. No one. Closest threat in field of view. So it's going to just full move towards us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's not going to be able to hit any of us. So it doesn't do, it just sniffs. Right?
No, it did a move and attack. It just can't attack anything. So it
No,
just
I'm sorry, you're right. It just can't attack. So it just moves. So it is our turn. Twitch. You can now run up and punch it in the butt. So I would suggest doing that.
Volunteer says, how does it work to get a disability like that?
We already addressed that.
Sorry.
Responded to that.
So, Twitch proxy, I'm assuming Twitch wants to go and punch it in the left cheek.
Well, left cheek is best cheek.
So, assuming that's what they want to do, have three people roll d10s.
Can you actually move Lilith back? She would have just got up this turn. She would have not moved.
Kagright says, assault the
She's
anus.
up now. Like, she can move this turn. She
And Better says, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, we come together because opposites attract.
Alright, so we
That's
need
beautiful.
It
2
is
d10
beautiful.
rolls.
3 d10s.
3 d10s. Okay,
And
let's
they
do
hit on a
this.
7+.
They hit on a
So anyone
7.
who wants to join the
plus.
queue can join at any time. The next 3 people to roll. Of course, it's Kagright, and of course, he already rolled. And he failed. Valkmule and Belantru, if you could go ahead and roll a d10 as well. No, Kagright rolled a d5.
Yeah, you rolled the wrong one.
So it doesn't count!
You get to re-roll that one, Kagurite.
Look at that.
We're not going to extrapolate that and make that a 1. Oh,
Valkmule
Valkyrie rolled a 1.
1.
Oh, boy.
Woo!
Yeah, you got bumped. You disappeared for a minute.
D5.
D10.
Yeah,
D10.
D10. Sorry, D10.
7, that's a hit.
7 is a hit.
And we need Kadra to reroll his 1.
It's a
Okay,
5.
doesn't it?
Okay, so we got 1 hit on the monster, and you're attacking its femur. So we need 1 person to roll a d10 to see if you wound.
Okay, I'm gonna let Zenith do this because we did skip him a
That's
while
fine.
ago.
So Zenith, please roll. You have 1 strength token, so you need a 7+ to wound the monster. Stop, cat. So Zenith, do it to it. We believe in you.
A 4.
Never
That's
mind.
not
We don't
enough.
believe in you.
Wow.
So you did not wound the monster. It is now. I'm going to say its spare parts should go and punch it in the butt too.
Punch that butt.
Shank it in the butt, Josh.
Should I punch?
I would shank probably.
Just
Shank.
more chance to crit to do more.
Up to you.
Well, we're gonna punch. That's
2 twos. That's
That's,
nothing.
That's a very pretty dress you have that.
2 twos. I'm going to run up and I'm going to shank it in the face.
Shank it.
I rolled a 7 and a 4. That's 1 hit. And I'm attacking the beast's ear. Oh, that's not good. You better hope I don't fail this, Josh. So it is a toughness of 8, correct?
Yes.
That sounds about right.
So I need a 7+ to wound. I rolled a 2. So the monster jumps back into both of y'all, and you guys get bumped to the side or knocked down. I don't remember.
Knocked down.
Knocked down.
Knocked to the side.
Do we in fact get up again?
Do you get damage or no?
Collision, I think it's just knocked that. You check that back at the book real quick.
So Josh, while that's going on, would you like to go with what's her nuts?
Yeah, have me run forward, I guess. I'm still in range, right?
We're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I never moved forward.
No, you were there. It
Better
jumped back.
says,
That's right.
Swiggity Swooty beat that booty. Swiggity
Roll
Swooty.
for 2 dice.
Indeed.
No, you're just knocked down. That's all.
5 and 3.
5 and 3. That's a miss and a miss. So we did not do any damage to the lion. This might be bad,
Spare part
folks.
turn.
Ooh, wow.
Then I have a mushroom drawer. Oh, knockback 5.
It's knockback 5. Ooh.
But no damage, so that's all I missed. Alright. Next up.
Zenith says if the monster moves into you, you suffer collision.
Yeah,
You're behind.
we're behind.
Oh, sorry, my thing's a little laggy.
Power SWAT. Closest threat facing in range. That's going to be Lilith. So roll 1 speed. That is a hit. It does 2 damage. You're going to dodge it, so nada happens. So you guys get back up. Who next? Do you want to... You can run behind him with Lilith.
Alright, let me run behind him.
So Lilith, are you punching or are you shanking?
I'm gonna shank.
Shank that booty.
Because I need
2 hits,
2
2 nines. Very good, Josh. And you're attacking the beast's heel and the beast's temple. I'm going to suggest the heel first.
Yep.
Rolled a 4. That's a failure. Temple. Rolled a 2. That's a failure. Perform a basic action against the attacker. So that's a speed of 2, accuracy of 2+, 2 hits, and they do 1 damage each. Go 1 for the body and 1 for the hand.
That's Lilith, right?
That is Lilith. So I'm going to go next. I'm going to run up and I'm going to shank it in the left cheek.
I just want to point out that we have officially hit 350 viewers.
Woo! Who was our 350th?
Our Tex Wigian?
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Congratulations. Well, congratulations to us. I'm going to say it. Yay. So I'm going to run up and punch it in the butt. So Twitch, please tell Twitch Proxy what you'd like to do. The only option you really have, you can either run up and try and hit the monster in the side, or you can run up and try and collect the dried acanthus. Wouldn't be a terrible option either, just because it's going to be hard for you guys to hit with only a punch. I rolled 2 6s.
That's just enough, right?
That is just enough, actually. That's 2 hits because I'm in the blind spot. Let's put these back. Ooh, boy. So I have the Beast Brow, which is a wound thing, and the Beast Elbow, which is a failure reaction. So I'm going to do the Beast Brow first. 9. It's not a crit, but it's a hit. Snarling, the monster swats at its attacker. Attacker suffers 1 brain damage, so I have to roll on the severe brain injury table. An 8. Lunacy, gain a random disorder and 1d5 insanity. So I get 2 insanity.
Is murder Matt an option? See you later, Zenith.
Zenith is leaving. No!
Be back in a bit.
You're not allowed to leave, Zenith. Sorry, we're holding you
We're
hostage.
holding you hostage.
I have got enfeebled. It takes 1 less bleeding token to kill you. So I die on 4 bleeds now.
Ooh. I think we're gonna go ahead and harvest the acanthus.
So Matt's gonna tap in now, though. So
That's insane, right? Oh.
No, I'm not.
you got 1 hit.
Ooh, really?
I got a 1 and a 6. Roll the hit location. 1 to the body.
1 to the body. Okay, I feel it, but that's not too bad.
D-Gen says, how's the hunt going?
The hunt's going kind of rough right now. We don't have any gear. We're actually down a founding stone, so Twitch has been relegated to punching duty. We kind of got beat up on the intro White Lion fight, but hopefully the dice rolls are on our side and we kill this guy. Ooh, I wounded him. Okay, so the failure thing doesn't happen.
That's right.
So did you wound him for the last one as well?
You didn't wound him.
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did wound him. Sorry. There you go.
Cabaret says, if murder gets drawn and there is a character which has Matt's name in it, it has to be the one murdered.
Well, as long as that's within the rule book, it'll happen.
Bell, he only agrees.
Oh goodness.
Oh, goodness.
Oh goodness.
So they're gonna go. So get someone to roll a d10.
Yeah, go roll a d10, and you guys are going to collect the acanthus, hopefully. We'll see how that goes for you.
DGen12 says, I'm asking because for some reason my player buffers every 5 seconds for 20 seconds or more.
Try refreshing Twitch. That's
Yeah, that usually works out if there's been some technical difficulties on the
or close your
receiver's
browser,
end.
reopen it, you know, that kind of stuff.
So we need someone to roll a d10.
Okay.
And Josh, why don't you go in the meantime with Whatternuts?
Alright, Vampy 3K, if you can go ahead
2
and
hits.
roll another
Very
10.
good, Josh.
And if anyone wants to join the queue, they can join it at any
Pause for the
time.
cause. Josh got the trap card.
Of course he did. It's a trap.
No, but so you might want to change your strategy here because the lion's butt is now exposed. So you're probably going to want to attack now.
Okay, well, regardless, that first person would have to roll.
So you're going to need 3 d10s to be rolled.
Okay.
So basic action against you. 5 and a 2.
So, Newt and Cabaret, if you can as well, go ahead and roll a d10.
Spare parts.
Spare parts.
Spare parts is now knocked out.
Okay, so that's not terrible. It's not a severe injury. Okay, so I'm going to have Twitch run up and go to punch it in the butt. So what are your things? Your stuff and your things. It's kind of funny because you only have 1 arm, so you're punching it with 1 arm.
Yeah, almost hope status.
Almost hope status. It's just mono punching.
I got a 6 and a 7.
A 7 hits.
So I have 1 hit.
Yeah, we got a 6 and a 7, and we need one more roll. I don't know if Vampy's paying attention.
Vampy, wake up, Vampy. So did you gotta shuffle these back in. If
And you know what, Lost Spoon, since Vampy's not paying attention right now, okay, there you go.
What was it?
A 10!
Perfect hit.
Don't apologize, you're good.
Perfect hit. Vampy, you've been actually doing really good with the rolls right
Really,
now.
really good.
Alright,
So you're attacking the beast's scapular deltoid and the beast's ribs. I'm going to have you attack the ribs first.
We don't have 3 people? I mean, all 3 didn't hit?
No, it's a 7+.
Yep. Hi, Great Ire.
Great
Great
Ire.
It's been a while. Anyway, so we need 2 d10s to be rolled for the wound check. So first one, please.
2d10s?
Yeah.
Alright, Lost Spoon, since you're just joining us, and I think you've been in chat for a while, just kind of lurking, so why don't you go ahead and roll first? It's exclamation point roll d10, as you've seen the others doing it.
Oh, I hope that's not the case for everyone, Kagurite. Saying
That's
that
been
the
okay for me.
chat lag has been...
Lost Spoon rolled a 4,
That is not enough to wound.
and we need one more.
Correctamundo.
Okay, let's pull the next one.
And I really hope that you don't fail this one, because otherwise,
Milk Mule, please
roll high.
roll high.
You need to roll a 7+ to wound.
Charles, I'm just trying to include everyone.
Well, dead!
Ooh, a crit!
Woo!
The trauma of the impact fractures the... You broke his shoulder again. That's the second time Twitch has broken the White Lion's shoulder. So -1 movement, which he never took out. So you wound the monster, congratulations. And it is now the White Lion's turn.
Alright.
So it is now time for Lilith to be monster controller. Oh, grasp. Closest knockdown survivor. This isn't good. So, closest knockdown survivor, the White Lion isolates its prey. Full move. So roll 1d10, Josh. Can you dodge that?
Love? No. Alright. No, that's spare parts, right?
That's spare parts.
Yeah, I can
Yeah, you can.
Spare parts, in fact, spare parts.
Okay, so that's the end of that.
Okay.
Thankfully. Now it's our turn again. Twitch, punch it again.
We are going to punch it again.
3 d10s.
Oh, I get up.
Yeah.
Can I get up and attack first before they
Okay, fine. Josh wants to get up and attack.
Every needs to switch between having a name start with B before rolling. The bit likes the names.
What?
Charles Fox. I don't understand.
Every needs to switch to having a name start with V before rolling. Bit like... I'm really confused, Charles Fox. Have you been drinking again? But no, so Josh, go ahead and attack, please, if you're going to do that.
So Kagurite's not. I mean, Zenith's not here right now.
Let me
Kagurite rolled a
move
5.
here.
Okay. 4 and a 9, so that's 1 hit. You're attacking the soft belly. Are you going to rub its belly or are you going to stab its belly? You rub its belly.
Aw.
The White Lion purrs happily. Twitch, it's your turn.
So Kagurite rolled a 5.
That is a miss.
Balantru rolled a 9.
That is a hit.
And we've got one more waiting with inquiring news.
Nudie. Kimberly.
Balantru, you should go to Vegas. You are on a hot streak.
Rudy Nudie, fresh and fruity. Is Newt not there?
Oh, he's saying.
Oh,
What?
you rolled a 3. So
Okay, so you actually drew the Glorious Mane, which is the impervious hit location. You do need to have someone roll, however, to see if we could possibly get some resources from it. So we need one person to roll a d10. You're not going to actually damage the monster, though. You might rip its weave out again.
Lost Spoon, if you want to go ahead and roll another d10. And Charles Fox was just pointing at the last 2 people to roll 10s and chat had names that started with the letter.
Ah, I get it.
Kagurite says, I'm on this new diet which makes me want to kill myself. No sugar, no carbs, no alcohol. Sounds
No.
like what Josh...
Keto.
Keto.
They rolled a 6.
That is not a wound. Well, it couldn't be a wound anyways, so... Nothing happens. I'm going to go next. I'm going to run up and I'm going to go and try and shank it in its butt. So it is a 6+ to hit. 6 and a 1. That's a hit. Got 1 hit. Oh, good job moving. It's the beast's chest. I need to roll a 7+ to wound. I critted! You strike at the white lion's stout heart. Gain 1 random white lion resource. Now, guys, this is a big one here. I roll a d10 again. If I roll a 10, I rip its heart out.
Do it.
Oh, it's a 6. I did not insta-kill it. That would have been really nice.
We've done that one.
Not close, and yet so far.
So I got some great cat bones.
She ripped some bones out of its body.
Yeah. I ripped its sternum out, pretty much, right?
Of course.
So I do a wound.
You won.
And Josh, it is your turn to go with what's-her-nuts.
What's her nuts?
I guess attack from where I'm at.
An 8 and a 2, that's a hit. The beast's back. 9, that's not a crit.
But it's a wound.
That's a wound. Okay, so it is now Twitch's turn to be monster controller. And draw an AI card. Ooh, it's a mood card. Bloodthirsty. When a survivor suffers damage for any reason, place a token on Bloodthirsty. At the start of each monster turn, if Bloodthirsty has 3 tokens, remove all tokens and perform a basic action. So basically, if he wounds 3, it does 3 wounds 3 separate times, then he gets an extra attack on one of his turns, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Vitter says low carb, high fat is like the prescribed diet for everywhere in the world. The big pharma doesn't have a stranglehold on high carb leads to death diets.
So
Josh.
Agent Vetter agrees with keto, basically.
Josh believes very strongly about this, and it's the one thing he will actually passionately argue about if you tell him otherwise.
I come from a family of bakers, so that's kind of the opposite of what I know that I do, you know?
And you're big people, so
I am big people.
Alright. So
Polish bakers.
Polish
and
bakers.
they draw another A card, right?
Draw another AI card, that is correct.
Sure.
So one thing that's nice about the mood card is it actually does eliminate one of the AI cards, so it gets a little bit weaker. Power SWAT, closest threat, facing in range. So it's either going to be those two. So which one would you prefer?
They almost have the exact same build, so let's go for spare parts.
Spare parts is going to get attacked by the white lion, so Twitch, I need you to roll 1d10.
1d10. Okay.
So you're going to attack Josh right now.
Vampy.
Vampy.
You can go ahead and roll
Vampy's been
1d10.
killing it with the rolls right now. It's not a good thing.
You can
Hopefully you roll a 1, Vampy. We want this to be your terrible roll.
Great dagger, my diet is run until I'm tired, then I eat a bagel.
have my diet is I eat a bagel and then I go and eat another bagel.
It's a good diet right there. Vampy, are you there? I hope you are, Vampy.
If not, we're gonna go ahead to the next person. Charles has to be low carb because he's diabetic.
Diabetes.
That's offensive.
It's Wilford Brimley. What? Wilford Brimley's an American icon.
Creepy Matt is creepy.
Diabetes testing supplies. Who is it? Who's trying to do it? Oh,
Valkmeal. 1d10, please.
Valky. Do it, Valky, do it. What? What?
I don't know who Sleepy Tommy is.
Sleepy Tommy. No rolls? Come on,
Nine.
folks. 9, okay.
9.
That's bad. Because it's a monster. You're taking 2 damage to the hand.
Knock that.
But you'll get up again?
Hopefully.
Okay, keep him down. Okay, so it is now our turn.
Not knockback on that.
I'm sorry, you're correct. That is knockback 6. Okay. That happens.
Nope.
So it's our turn. I'm going to run over and punch the monster in the left cheek.
Can I move first?
Yeah, you can go first.
Can you scoot me to the side?
Picky baby. Roll,
The
Joshua.
TGN where we die in game and discuss life in general.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Speaking of life in general, it is hot in here. Now, is it just me? I'm surprised you haven't complained.
I'm always complaining. You're attacking the fleshy gut. Let's see what you do.
Complaining.
That's a failure. He's going to perform a basic action on you.
I'm going to roll for that just to speed this up.
1 and a 6. So he missed 1, thankfully, and he's attacking your body. You take 1 damage to your body.
Knockdown.
1 whole damage.
Twitch, punch it. Punch it in the butt. Do it. Do it. Do
Punch
it.
it. How many punches do we get?
3d10.
3d10.
3
Kadrit, Valantru, and Newt.
Newt.
Five.
Newt.
Got
That's
5
a
in
miss.
there. Damn it, Cabaret.
7 plus is...
Damn it.
What else?
A 3.
That's a miss. Punch it.
Punch it. Punch it.
And
And
the
a
3.
3.
Oh. Ba-dum, ba-dum,
Charles says TP is because Matt is feeling hot air that is hot in there.
I missed both of mine, too.
Alright, so
We
it's
did
your
nothing
turn
to the
pretty much.
lion.
Whew.
That was rough. Terrifying roar. I'm sorry. He did a wound to you before, so you should get a token on
Valkno
that.
says that no one's on tall grass. Rip.
We're working on it. All
Everyone's
non-death
sleeping.
survivors.
We're in the blind spot.
So I have to do this again?
Yep.
Okay, so first up is going to be Lilith.
Okay.
You get knockback 6 and suffer a brain damage. Brain damage?
One brain damage?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I have 3 now.
Next is spare parts. Knockback 6. Twitch, you're next. 5. Knockback 6. You suffer 1 brain damage, Twitch.
Okay.
What's your insanity at?
Now it is at 0.
Okay. Okay. Knockback 6.
TP could have switched views to the...
Oh, so you still looking at us?
Oh, I am. Oops, sorry about that.
Nicole.
You didn't tell me. I wasn't paying attention to the screen.
Thank you, Charles Fox.
Sorry about that.
God, doesn't pay attention.
You guys need to yell at me.
So the Muncher has 5 movement now.
And then it says perform basic action, target the farthest survivor in range. There's no survivor currently in range. No, it is.
Oh, it's not. He only has 5 movement. There's no
Oh,
one.
that's right.
So there's no one in range.
Okay, so it is now our turn. We can't actually do anything.
We can try. Well, both my survivors sit back up. Now.
You could run over here to the tall grass and get the acanthus. It's probably the best idea, no?
Can I get close enough for that?
1, 2, 3, 4. No, you can't. Shit.
Or we could just have the lion run towards someone because he can't hit anyone.
That's true. So we can do that strategy again. So let's do that. So you can move closer with them. So we're all just going to stay put this turn. Where are you going?
I'm gonna move over here,
Okay.
just so he goes towards you two,
Okay.
and 2 people can attack him more than 1.
So we're going to stay put for right now, Twitch, and then the lion's going to run up to you and I, and then we'll be able to run around and punch him in the butt next turn.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Who's the last time you hit him?
Last survivor.
No, in range.
In range. Closest threat in field of view.
So it's gonna go towards him.
Yep. And he gets really close to us but can't do anything. So Twitch, it's our turn. You might as well get the bug patch. Twitch, I need you to roll 3d10. I'm going to assume you want to punch it in the butt. Oh, you can't. You can't punch it in the butt. I'm sorry.
But we really, really wanted to punch her in the butt.
So you can punch it in the face and.
I'm
Side.
gonna say that we did that just because
The
that's.
side.
So
is
no,
the
you
left
could
cheek
punch it in the
of
butt. I
torso.
should have spread us out farther. So I'm gonna have you run up and punch it in the butt. So Twitch, please roll 3d10. Twitch proxy, who's
3
rolling?
d10s. Okay, let's see if we can get
This time, let's see if you can give it some anal pain.
Perhaps.
Some pain.
Lost Spoon, Valkmule, and Cabaret. If you can go ahead
that's
and...
good.
One from Cabaret.
Oh, Kagurite.
Get some hits in there.
That's a miss.
Wasn't sure. But thanks
7
for
plus to hit for you guys.
Seven.
That's
Valkmule
that's
rolled a
one.
7, so
Okay.
Valkmule hit that. He hit it hard.
And last but not least,
We
Lost
got one more
Spoon?
roll coming up from Lost Spoon. If he...
is Lost Spoon too big?
It's lost being lost.
Lost Spoon is too
Lost.
big. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull the next person to take that roll. Nudie.
Nudie, fresh and fruity.
I feel like that's a pancake.
Rudy Tooty, fresh and fruity.
Yeah, that's
etc.
it.
5, so just the one hit.
One
Just
hit.
one hit.
So I need one more D10 to be rolled,
Okay.
and you're attacking it in the beast's flank.
Vilantru.
It'd be very nice if you crit this.
Let's crit this. Let's
Vilantru's
crit
been
it.
rolling very good today too, so
2.
That's a 2.
Never
Oh,
mind.
Lost Spoon, I'm going to go ahead and pull you next since I didn't realize you were still here.
So I'm gonna run up and attack the monster in the buttocks.
Happens. Oh, nothing
It's a
happens.
wound. I miss both.
Buck patches. Alright.
So it's now the lion's turn.
You know what we should do for the extra streams that we do? We should allow Twitch to vote on what
Okay.
stream they want it to be.
Yep. Oh. Knockdown survivor. Closest survivor in range.
22.
I guess I'll take it.
So it's between Pinata Matt and Nutshot Coming Matt.
Yep.
I don't think that lion
Yeah.
likes Matt very much.
So roll D10.
Newt says statistics should have wounded by now.
Should've.
I'm going to dodge that
Okay.
because I don't want that to happen. So that's fine. The monster's turn is over.
Okay.
So Twitch, let's do it again. We're gonna run behind him and do the same thing. So you and I are going to try that
Who's going first?
together. I'm gonna go first, just because there's less of a chance that I'm gonna be able to trigger something that has something bad happen. You attack more and do less
Wow.
boon.
It said close to survivor. Did it say anything about that?
Once.
Cheeseburger lasagna. I don't even know how to, I wouldn't even know.
So I'm attacking the beast's maw. A 9. Okay, so I wound it. Very good. Very good.
Did he do another wound?
No, you did not. So Twitch, you're running over. I need you to roll 3 d10s, Twitch proxy, so we can attack the monster. I believe Lost Spoon is 1, so Lost Spoon, if you want to roll 1 d10, she'll pull the other 2 names.
Hey, Lost Spoon, if you can go ahead.
And we need the other 2, Twitch proxy. We need 3 dice total.
Kit Kat lasagna. Okay.
6.
So close. Needs a 7 plus.
And Cabaret, can you please roll a 7? I beg of you.
7!
7!
Don't worry.
Yeah, we need 3 rolls. You don't listen, TP.
Sorry. Valkmule. Let's get one more hit in there.
So you're attacking the beast's brow. So you kind of want to crit this. It'd be very nice if you crit this. Not very.
Okay.
10. Rolled a 10. Of course, that was for the...
Okay, so we need 2 more d10s to be rolled. 1 for the beast's brow and 1 for the beast's tricep. It is a 7 plus that wounds for you guys, but
Newt and Vilantru.
What's the best one to do first?
but it is a crit on an 8 or 9.
This
No, this one.
Why?
Because more than likely they're going to crit.
Cedric's is the first
This one first.
Okay, then
Okay.
it's a 7.
I'm sorry, what? The first one's a 7.
The second one is a 4.
Okay, so that's...
Should have done the way I said.
Should've. Okay. So you wound the monster, and then he gives you 1 brain damage. Take 1 brain damage, and does a basic attack at you.
That means, can we dodge that?
Nope.
Nope, because you're attacking.
So you take 2 damage to 1 damage to 2 locations. So if you
roll
could
2
We
have
don't hit him at all?
You hit him once.
you wounded him.
Okay.
I need 2 hit location dice rolled though.
Okay, so Lost Wind and Cagarite, it's exclamation point roll HL.
And then roll for that.
HL.
Ah,
He's not paying attention.
went too quick there.
Too quick.
I'm sure that they all say that to Kagarite.
This is why people hate you.
Oh, he rags on me all the time.
Body.
So 1 damage to the body. And waste.
Which means I can use my
Armor.
armor.
Okay, and you're still up.
He's going to attack you again, just so you know. 7 and an 8. Two more
hit
hits.
location.
We need 2 more hit location die to be rolled.
Okay. Velpio and Velantruth, you can go ahead, roll HL.
Listen to me.
Matt and I's relationship is what you call a hate.
It's a hate-hate relationship. With a little bit of hate mixed
They're
in.
saying the extra stream should definitely be me cooking because hashtag no Matt.
Waist. And arms.
Waist and arms, okay.
You're still standing?
It's spinning very nicely.
You're doing very, very well here. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so my turn, right? So I'm going to run and punch it in the butt.
I thought you already went.
Did I already go? Yes, I did already go. You're right.
You did, cheater.
Oh, so close.
Put me there. I'm going to grab the plant.
3. Nothing, I think, right?
And then
Grab that plant.
I'm going to just grab this plant. 5. And then 1 survival. Who is that?
That is Lilith.
Lilith got survival.
Okay, so it's now the lion's turn.
And monster control is Lilith. Revenge.
Last one to wound, so it's going to be Twitch again.
Okay.
Roll 2 dice. Accuracy of 2 plus... Oh, this is bad. Oh, he missed one. So, Twitch,
Survival?
you have a survival, correct?
Yes, we do.
Spend it.
Spending it.
Okay. So you're dodging that attack because otherwise it would have done 2 damage to you and then grabbed you and ran away with you and done additional damage.
Please not. Please
So
no.
yeah, it's pretty bad. However, we can now run up and punch it in the butt some more. So Twitch, I'm going to have you guys go first. Right?
Okay, so we got 3 hits to go for.
You 3 hits, so please roll 3 d10s. Hopefully
Okay, that's
you...
Newt, Cagarite, and Lost Boon. Exclamation point, roll d10.
6. Not enough.
It's a 7, guys.
9. That's 1. And a 4.
Okay, so 1 hit. So please, we need 1 more d10 to be rolled to see if you wound the monster. I'd really appreciate it if you crit it.
Velantruth, you can go ahead. Please roll a 10, I beg of you.
Or a 9.
Matt is setting us up. That is very possible.
Very, very possible.
It's always possible with Matt.
Please crit. Please. Please crit. Otherwise he's gonna hurt Pinata, Matt.
They rolled a 1, the opposite of a crit.
Kill the Taco. Right?
What?
Leveling up my Pathfinder
Not by
character is
5.
like a homework assignment.
Seriously.
Knockback 5.
No.
All I hear him say is
Landed
bark,
on
bark,
your
bark.
character.
Full move monster in a straight line, cancel all hits. Any survivor passed over suffers grab.
Yeah, you suffer 1 damage and also knockback 5 since the monster landed on the space you were on.
Oh, is that how that
Yeah.
works? Oh, okay. Go. Ow. I got hit in the head.
Alright.
Okay.
So move up, what was that?
Spare parts. That's a hit. 1 hit for spare parts. You're attacking the strange hand.
Can we do a fatal RPG stream? What's fatal?
That's a 9. That's a wound. I don't know. It's another
FATAL.
It's another RPG. It's not Fat Al.
Fat Owl.
Alright. 2 hits left to kill this monster. Can you run Lilith closer, I guess?
You could stand me up and have me try to attack to encourage me.
Yeah, sure. Stand you up.
So Josh is spending a survival so I can stand up and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to attack the monster. I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Yeah, you rolled horribly. Alright, it's Twitch's turn to be a monster controller.
Revenge! So it was spare parts. Closest threat in field. Last survivor to wound in range. So.
Was it me that I wounded? Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. So it's attacking you. Speed of 2. Accuracy of 2 plus. 1 hit. Do you have... No, you don't. You take 2 damage to your feet.
Knockdown.
Kegart says, in Fatal, roll for anal circumference and something you do in character creation.
Huh.
Huh.
Alright.
Huh. I'm going to attack again, I guess. Right?
And you have Twitch go.
Twitch, why don't you guys go?
Okay, 3 rolls.
Yep.
3
I
rolls.
feel like it would work better if it's like we just roll 6 and then it's like roll to hit and then roll for the damage and then roll to hit and then roll for the damage. Because then I feel like we would stagger. No. Okay. Look at me. Valkyrie, Kagurite, and Lost Spoon.
So you can't actually get to its blind spot, however,
1,
so it's an 8 plus.
4. And 1.
No hits. I got that.
Can we add a 0 there?
1 hit to 7. So I rolled 1 hit. I'm going for the straining neck.
Try again.
Okay, I crit it. Hold on. Insta kill!
It's not insta kill. It has 1 more turn left.
No!
Oh.
Do you want to read what it does?
Crushed windpipe. The monster cannot breathe. It dies at the end of the next monster turn. So right now we're in don't die mode, folks.
Don't die mode.
I crushed its windpipe.
So it just needs 1 more hit to beat.
That's true. So you can't
I'm
go
gonna
for that.
I'm gonna go for the kill.
Go for the kill.
So you're just acting as an insurance. I have the insurance policy in place. You're going for the guaranteed thing right now. 7. That's 1 hit. Do it, Josh. No, that's a 1.
And it basic attacks me. Plus, I might have just killed.
No, that was really good job, Josh. Yeah, you probably killed Lilith by being greedy. Waste in hand.
2 damage. Waste.
Charles Fox says, move back and let it die.
Well, no, Josh decided to be a great
I
idea
get
to try and
knocked
kill
down.
Lilith.
And I need to do a severe hand injury.
Why would you do this?
4.
He's not dead. He might have lost an arm. Yep, 4. Dismembered arm. You lost an arm. And you gain a bleeding token. So we have 2 survivors that are 1-armed now.
The baby makers now.
Well, they can still use one-handed weapons. So it's the monster's turn now.
It's your turn to be monster controller.
Okay.
Wow. Apparently there's a piece of equipment, Sir Cockhammer's girdle or something. It makes your dick big and lets you use it as a club.
So he just didn't get his 3rd token on blood. Thirsty.
I really don't like you, Josh.
Valkyrie says, we don't need no stinking arms.
Who's he attacking?
Me. Josh, I really don't like you.
It's all Josh's fault. Rule number 3.
Oh, good. A severe head injury because of Josh.
Wait, why didn't it just die?
Because it's the end of the monster turn. And because Josh decided to run up and attack it, it dealt an additional wound, which filled up its bloodthirsty track, which means he gets to attack me twice.
Can
Josh
we
is
just
a
take
douche.
Turns, like, through the screen, can everyone just collectively flick Josh off?
Everyone's not dead, though.
You're such a douche.
Yeah, but not in a douchey way.
Okay. Concussion. Again, a random disorder and a bleeding token.
So wait, Matt's head explodes and the lion dies. Valkyrie's very happy here.
What's its basic action, Josh?
2 speed.
No, where is it? So the closest survivor in field of view. So it doesn't matter that I'm knocked down.
Oh, wait.
Why?
It would have attacked one of us then.
Why?
Oh, no, it could have attacked any of us.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Motion sickness. Whenever you suffer knockback, gain a bleeding token.
At least Nutshot coming Matt is going to live. Yes, Nutshot coming Matt.
Well, I got
lives on.
We'll see what happens. He gets one more attack.
One more. Uno mas.
Oh, that's really terrible motion sickness with enfeebled, so I only need 4 bleeds to die. And whenever I get knocked back, I get a bleed.
Technically, monster can hit Twitch. Could it not?
It's closest survivor in field of view.
Oh, yeah. So,
Oh, yeah.
9 and a 2.
2 hits.
2 hits again. Suffer another severe head injury.
Dun, 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 dun.
The lion walks over to me, goes to lick my face, but slips. Its razor-sharp teeth cut my head off. I am decapitated. There is no more piñata mat.
And the lion falls on top of you.
And then the lion then falls on top of me, unable to breathe, and dies. You are such a douchebag, Josh.
It's unintentional. You were totally on board with me too, trying to kill it.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, great. Says Matt's salt level is rising.
I'm dead. So Piñata Mat is no more. Piñata Mat gets added to the St. Hope Memorial Cemetery.
Today's services.
Today's services.
Carrie says, does candy come out?
No candy, just
Newt,
guts.
Newt says, LOL yay, hashtag dead.
DED.
Ooh.
We got the Eye of the Cat, the Lion Claw, the Great Cat Bone, and the Lion Tail. It's surprisingly heavy. That's the flavor text. What else did we get, Josh? We got Monster Bone, Monster Hide, Monster Hide, Monster Bone. So we got a good amount of resources, which you know what that means? It means Gorm Climate's going to just destroy all of it.
Just, this stays.
So does Pinata Mat
Okay.
give us candy?
No. It just rains blood upon us all.
So basically the candies are gone,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Good to
It's
know.
salt. It's salt.
Salty
Salt.
blood.
Why, thank you.
Salty blood.
Alright. And it's time to head back home with one less survivor. But we do get 2 endeavors for your death.
Good. So, Gorm Climate happens first or after?
No, after.
Blood is the candy of the Kingdom Death universe. Dash
Alright,
cover.
Matt.
Sounds about right. Weird dream.
We all get a 100 XP, by the way, besides Matt, because he died.
Oh, this is the weird storyteller one. Okay, this is a weird one.
Okay. Let's hear it.
If you are the only player, blah blah blah, I'm not the only player. Otherwise, the group must select a player to be the storyteller and a survivor to be the dreamer. I'm assuming you want me to be the storyteller.
Sure.
Sure.
Nominate a survivor.
Any survivor from this particular one, the 3 of them?
Doesn't matter.
Let's go with Nutshot Coming Mat.
Nutshot Coming Mat. The dreamer has a weird dream about oh God, and the storyteller must tell the rest of the group about it. The remaining players vote to determine if the dream was well told. The player rolls a d10 on each of the following tables to determine what the weird dream is about. The player should try to do their best to weave a compelling dream to share with the others of the settlement.
So Matt, tell us a story.
Gather round, children. But this is a story about a monster dying a pointless death.
You want to read it to yourself and then finish it up?
What? So there was this really, like a God. A scream was heard in the dark.
God.
What? What?
It better include Scarlett Joe and Ellen Page. Stop phoning in and make it fun. This is a stream.
Okay, so a loud scream was heard. There is a pool of blood and a dead monster in it. The blood gets drawn back into the monster's mouth as it slowly and painfully stands back up. As it stands back up, you see it start to levitate through the air, going higher and higher and higher, until it reaches the top of a gigantic cliff. A cliff that looks as if it is a giant stone face of a man. The beast then slowly walks backwards, staring up at the sky, admiring its beauty. As it walks backwards, it slowly enters some tall grass, its buttocks gently parting the tall grass as it enters. When it returns to the tall grass, it then walks backwards into a clearing where it circles in reverse counterclockwise, lays back down, and goes to sleep.
That was Nutshot coming Matt's dream.
That was Nutshot coming Matt's dream.
Okay.
I had to recall a monster dying a pointless death, but tell the story backwards.
What?
I had to tell the story backwards of it dying a pointless death.
How did it? Wait, what was the
It
beginning?
woke up. It started with the monster in a pool of blood.
Oh.
The blood got sucked back into its body. It levitated up into the air to the top of a cliff, looking up at the sky, and then it walked backwards and fell asleep
so
in
basically
it.
it got to it walk. It was.
It was distracted
asleep,
by
it
how
got
pretty the
up,
sky
and then it looked
was.
at how pretty the sky
Yeah.
was and fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
So Twitch, does he get it? Was it good?
I hope it was good.
KJ says it was a good story,
Did it actually tell you?
Kadra said it was a good story?
and Bachman said very nice.
Now, did you actually make that up?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just
shit.
3 points.
That was pretty good.
Oh, thank
It is
you.
like Memento.
Does he fucking get it? Encore.
Encore. No. No encore. So it was well
I vote for
told?
him to die twice.
No. Was it well told? I'm assuming it was from the responses I'm
They're
getting.
saying good.
A truly amazing tale. The settlement is inspired and gains 4 endeavors.
Wow.
So you're welcome.
So we have all the endeavors.
All of them.
Yep.
We have 9 endeavors.
That's, yeah.
Zenith needs to make a comic depicting the story for another giveaway. Zenith just needs to keep sending these things to give away.
So, Josh, I think we can do the Gorm climate now?
So we have 9 this time?
9.
We have Chris Green and Antelope Story.
Oh.
Where's the board?
You could put it, is it on our faces?
It is not, and now it can be, unfortunately. Just kidding, it's not.
What is the Screaming Antelope story name again? Not Crush and Devour. Endless Screams. A scream pierces the silence around the settlement. As the noise fades, a chorus of horror rises up in answer. The settlement erupts into chaos, trying to comprehend the source of the terrible wails. You may now hunt the Screaming Antelope. Add it to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. Nominate a single survivor to stand amidst the madness. I feel like we should keep nominating Mr. Rocky Balboa. What do you think, Josh?
I mean, let's see what Twitch says.
Yeah. Twitch, we'll take your input on this. I think Rocky's just going to get all the cool stuff, just because why not?
Or he's just going to be like this horrible, dismangled
Dis-
survivor.
Dismangled. Dismangled.
I say go for it.
Go for it.
Go for it. Okay, so Rocky Balboa gains +1 courage
Alright, is that 2 courage now?
and become the voice of reason.
So
So,
his first words are now the voice of reason?
Twitch, please roll a d10.
Roll a d10.
Roll a d10.
Roll a d10. Nudie.
No, we can go with that. Oh god, that would be really funny.
A 1.
God damn it. Why did I say that? The survivor's face turns pale and the courage drains from their eyes. Without hesitation, the survivor turns on their heels and dashes into the darkness. Sadly, their foot catches a stone face and they fall face first into the floor. The survivor loses a courage and suffers
Lose a courage?
Yes, they lose a courage and suffers the broken jaw severe head injury. So now there's a reason that he speaks like that.
Shatterjaw.
No, it does
I
broken
know,
jaw.
but it's Shatterjaw apparently everything else. So it's one of the typos I probably can fix them one way.
So what was the head injury? I think you can't consume
I
anything.
can't consume anything.
Kendrick says poetic. Poetic.
And then we have Gorm Climate! Yay!
Gorm
We need
climate.
another D10.
Yeah, roll one more d10 to P.
Roll one more d10.
Ooh.
Isn't he blind also?
He is blind in one eye. and a broken jaw. He got beat up in his last fight. Box.
The worst thing for your settlements, Twitch game night.
Shut
It's
up.
okay, it's like a challenge to overcome your rolls. I'm going to...
Roll 10.
Oh, roll 10. We don't have storytelling, but the settlement struggles against the quaking ground.
Sorry, the cat's back.
Your pussy's wet.
Haha. TOS, Matt, TOS.
The settlement struggles against the quaking ground, linking arms to brace themselves against the storm. Nominate a survivor with 0 hunt XP. So, Twitch, please nominate a survivor with 0 hunt experience. Oh,
Ribs, Mo, Bulbasaur, Ragnar,
Rocky.
Elvis, and Priscilla.
Rocky, too?
No, he has one.
He shouldn't.
Yeah, he...
No, Ramber.
Oh,
Zenith.
That's
Zenith
it.
gave us one. Yeah, that's true.
Let's go with... Say the last couple again?
Priscilla, Elvis, Ragnar, Bulbasaur, Mo, and Ribs.
My vote is Priscilla.
Gave us Bulbasaur.
Ribs.
Red.
Now, so what does it look like we're adding? I mean, who's getting it?
We have a vote for Bulbasaur and a vote for Elvis.
Let's
on
go
chat.
for Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur gets 1 courage.
Alright.
That's it. Add the Gorm Climate to the next year.
Alright.
We have so many resources and endeavors. This is great.
We also get, for our rewards, we get the Catarine.
That's true. We get the Catarium.
And I'm gonna figure we're gonna definitely innovate, right? So, let's see what we got. So what else can the climate do? The climate can get rid of all our resources, so we kind of want to spend most of it.
Yeah.
Draw 2 cards.
Are we doing this now?
Yeah, I'll do this. I'll just do the last poll and then we'll...
Okay, so Twitch Proxy, please set up a poll. We need to choose between what we want to innovate. Because always be innovating.
Always be innovating.
Okay, what are the choices?
Symposium.
Spell that.
Sympposium.
Okay.
And then the other choice is Inner Lantern.
Inner lantern?
Yes. 2 words.
One word? Inner lantern.
So please, guys, vote on that real quick. We get to choose what we want to innovate. And just to give you guys a description of what they are, Symposium gives you +1 survival limit. When a survivor innovates, draw an additional 2 innovation cards. That's a very strong one to have right now.
It would be, especially if we try to get rid of our climate.
Yeah, because then we want to try to invent
Hang on, I'm having some problems.
Song of the Braves.
Song of the Brave.
Having some issues with the stream.
Should I stop talking?
No, it's fine. No one really cares what you have to say anyway.
Oh, it says stream died. We went offline. Josh, you rube. Right at the end.
Oh,
So you're online?
it says that we're still on. Okay, we're back.
Alright, we're just down for a second.
Yep. Hello, everyone. We're back. So we have Symposium as one of our options. So +1 survival limit, and it gives us 2 more innovation cards to draw when we go to innovate, which is especially handy if we try to get rid of Gorm Climate, where we need to innovate
Song of the Braves.
Song of the Brave. And then there's Inner Lantern, which allows us to surge, so we can attack twice in a round if we spend a survival. That's a very strong one, too.
We don't have much survival left.
Exactly. We only have 1 survival each, so 2 survival each. I would definitely recommend Symposium, but guys, please vote in it super quick, and we can choose what we want to innovate, and that's probably going to be our last thing we do tonight. Meow.
So it looks like it is going to be...
Yeah,
Yes,
the
the
poll.
ones we don't choose, it goes back to the deck. Oh, ads playing.
Excuse me?
Ad is playing for
Or
some
an ad.
people.
Some people.
For some people who
meeples.
don't care, who don't matter
Meeples.
to us.
Meeples.
AKA Okay, it looks like it's gonna be. Oh, it's getting closer. I'm gonna give them a second because it's starting to get neck and neck.
Neck and neck. Nick at night. I'm tired.
Nickelodeon?
Yeah, we are really close to the goal. I'm surprised, but it is because Zenith gave us $50 and Charles has been very good with donating. So thank you to both of them.
I thought for a second there, I thought his other named one died. So it's like, oh, your named ones are cursed. They only last one round each.
Nope.
This survived.
Not shot coming, Matt.
Now stop trying to wiggle out of the post-stream Discord.
Oh, that's not happening for me.
Plus.
He barely comes on Discord himself.
That is very true.
Okay, I'm gonna. It's getting so tied. Like, it's almost tied, but I'm just gonna go ahead and call it. We've got Inner Lantern with 5 votes and Symposium with 4.
Oh, you! No, Symposium!
Alright.
So are we doing Inner Lantern? We're doing Inner Lantern
Well,
then.
that's what the vote is, unless you want to give us votes.
Ba-dum. That's sad.
What?
Now we're going to do Symposium. Okay, so we're doing Inner Lantern where we get the Surge. That is still very useful.
Still useful.
Very useful. May save our asses in a fight if we get to attack twice.
Wow, you don't seem so disappointed.
I'll try. So we have Inner Lantern. We now all gain the Surge ability, so we'll be marking those off on the sheets. That is going to be...
Got a new follower.
Who followed?
DA_baby.
Okay. So thank you everyone for joining us. This has been another broadcast of Twitch Plays Kingdom Death.
Oh, we're done. No, we're not done. I'm gonna give you a second to...
Can I finish my sign off?
Are you signing off?
Why not?
I'm gonna let you try to think of what you're forgetting here.
Not forgetting
Can we
it.
finish our sign off and then you can do what you have to do as our final sign off thing?
Anyways, thank you all for joining us. This has been another episode of Twitch Game Night, Twitch Plays Kingdom Death. The start of the new settlement, new campaign of Matt Sucksville.
Yeah.
I know you all love that one. But so Josh is going to have a poll set up. Not really a poll. It's going to be like suggestions they're going to take for how you guys want to do. There is going to be a poll for what monster you guys want to fight next.
And who's going to go on it?
And there's a new lion.
Yeah. So a poll of what quarry you want to fight next, whether it be the Screaming Antelope, the Gorm, or the White Lion. Wouldn't be a bad thing if we fought the White Lion again just to harvest the resources. The Screaming Antelope is very tough. Other than that, please join us on Thursday for our How to Play... first, please join us tomorrow, actually. We'll be doing a spotlight of... you guys want to do this? You know this better than I do. Thwarted, which is a game currently on Kickstarter by Vile Genius Games, I believe, correct?
Yes, they are in their last hour, last day, I'm sorry. Thwarted. I can't type and think at the same time. They're in their last day. They just got to their last
Stretch goal.
And these are guys, we know them in person. We've met them. They're super nice. They're super deserving of this. And so if you guys can go ahead and check them out. Let's see. There's a link now.
Night, Valky. So, yeah, if you guys want to go check that out, we're going to be demoing that game tomorrow, and I believe they're going to be... Are they coming here for that?
One of them might be coming.
One of the creators of the game might be coming and actually doing the game playthrough with us in person. So we might have a special guest on the stream tomorrow, so we're kind of excited about that.
We're extremely excited about that.
Yeah. So then otherwise after that, that's probably going to be 8 p.m. tomorrow. So please join us for a spotlight edition of Thwarted. Then on Thursday, we will be doing a How to Play session at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have not chosen a game yet.
We have not.
So it's open for interpretation. So if any of you guys have recommendations, please check out our game list. It should be at the bottom of our info page.
Get this here.
Our game library.
And
so we're open for suggestion for that.
and I'm going to say that I think that if anyone donates that last $5 for the end of the August goal, we should let them choose the game, no?
Yeah, that sounds good. And on top of that, then, on Sunday, we will be doing our Pathfinder stream, Rise of the Rune Lords. We will be continuing with our campaign, where we're about to fight some giants, so I think Gundark's going to be very happy about that. Other than that, please join us back here next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m., for the continuation of Matt Sucksville campaign, where we will be fighting whatever quarry monster you guys do next, starting Lantern Year number 2. Other than that, Josh and I are going to be building out the gear a little bit and figuring out how we want to use the endeavors. Again, taking some recommendations from whatever you guys post. Other than that, thank you for joining us. Pleasure to have you here. I'm Matt.
Can I finish what I wanted to do now? You guys are forgetting that giveaway.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why you had to be so cryptic about it and you couldn't just...
You wouldn't let me finish.
You didn't say anything. You just
But
sat there and you
anyone
stared
has-
off into
She said let me
space.
finish,
Can
so-
join the giveaway. And, yeah, can we pull the giveaway? So,
Don't sound so
I
excited
don't know,
about it.
exclamation point, giveaway winner.
Oh, we have
Space
we're
winner.
finding the winner now.
Yes.
The WinRAR.
So, give us everyone a second just to join. If they didn't, it's exclamation point giveaway to join, and then we're gonna pull that.
So yeah, any last minute joinings of the giveaway? Gonna give you a second here. I know there's a delay here.
And for those of you who don't know what it is or weren't paying attention before, we are giving away a concept art drawing that one of our followers here, Zenith, did. He's actually one of the people that work on Kingdom Death. So this is his concept art for the Manhunter, which
You can also
is
see it on the wall behind us.
which is basically his brainchild. That one. Well, he told us he came up with the majority of it, gave a bunch of stuff to Adam, and then Adam took it and ran with it, and made his tweaks to put his thumbprint on it.
That was something else. This
No.
was he got the Manhunter and he just said this is the basic idea of him. Do it, and then he listened to
The Undertaker theme
the
song.
Undertaker theme song for like 400 hours. He said.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I do to determine the winner?
Exclamation point giveaway space winner.
Oh, look at that! I won. I'm kidding.
There's
didn't-
one right there.
I didn't enter. It's a joke.
The best part of it, not only will you have something that no one else has, because no one else has this, and no one else has it designed by Zenith,
We have it.
but you'll match our decoration, and that's the real win.
Sure.
Slightly sarcastic.
Sure. We'll go with that.
All right.
Okay, I'm really excited. Okay.
Who won?
Red Dice Games.
Okay. So Red Dice Games is the winner of the giveaway. You'll be receiving the art print of Zenith
Yeah,
that Zenith
just-
signed.
Go ahead and private message us your.
Contact information so we can figure out how to send it to you.
We'll only charge you $50 for shipping.
Yeah, only. That's about it.
Just kidding.
But other than that, thank you very much for joining us. Congratulations, Red Dice Games. Applause, applause. Yay. Stay tuned in the future. We will have some more giveaways for everyone, assuming we hit for when we hit our viewership goals. Other than that, again, signing off
Do
again.
you want to mention our special guest the next couple weeks, or leave that
Our special guest the next couple weeks.
in early September? who did we ask to come on?
Oh, I didn't ask anyone.
Who did I ask to come on?
Not the other one.
Who? Huh?
I'm gonna kill you.
Ah, yes, I forgot about that. Okay, so we actually did get to meet Adam Poots, the creator of the game Kingdom Death, and he agreed that in a few weeks he would come on into the chat and participate in like a little Q&A session, maybe participate in the gameplay along with us, so you guys get to see how the mastermind behind all of this does everything. So he will be here hopefully 2 weeks from now.
Probably early, like the first week in September. I got a message with them.
So we have to confirm, but please stay tuned for that. We will keep you guys informed when that's happening. So that would be pretty awesome.
Yeah, so we'll let you guys know when that happens. But
For sure.
For
So, I see what you were saying now. I didn't get what you were saying before, TP. But yeah, so God willing, Poots will be on in a few weeks, taking questions and maybe giving us some exclusives. I doubt it, but a man can dream, right?
Yeah.
I think it's time for the Shameless Pug, TP.
Hang on, I'm having a problem with my stream chat. So if Josh can take over that for me.
Josh, if you want a Shameless Pug. Okay, so Shameless Pug Time. Follow us on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Discord. Join our Discord chat. You can, if you haven't become sick of us yet, you can chat with us and get even sicker of us. So, join us in that. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. We hope you all have a good night.
Night.
Good night, everybody.
Might have just gone down as we did that. Hang on. Night.